Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome back to Echo Competitive Finals here. We've got the Spring Blind Draft Tournament here for you here in the second break week of Echo Master League. I hope you guys are all very, very excited to watch this one. I know I personally am always very excited for these kinds of tournaments, and just excited for the set of games that we have here today. So guys, make sure to remember that the format is going to be a double elimination as last time. Each team will have a second chance to prove that they can stay in this tournament, and the winner of the losers bracket will end up facing the winner of the winners bracket, but the winner of the losers bracket has to beat the winner of the winners bracket twice to win in grand finals. So we'll see if we end up having that as a situation, but you never know. All right, so for right now, the matchups that are going to be happening are Ivy versus Clover, Verdant versus Blossom, Breeze versus Robin, and Lotus versus Sprout. By community demand, we will be streaming Breeze versus Robin first. So I hope you guys are all very, very excited. Big thank you to Kroger's, and I know Germ set up the infrastructure for all of this to occur, so big thanks to both of them. And speaking of that, we've got Kroger's on cams, we've got Feanor on the cast here, me and myself, and we'll have people joining in as this tournament progresses. All right, I hope you guys are ready. We're going to be waiting for the teams to get ready here. For each team, we've got Cats, Finnegan, Giggle, McSnorkelpants, and Kirkenstein on Team Robin. We've got Jay, Dwagan, Spirit, and Spinastrami here. Hold on, let me take a look here. For Team Breeze. All right, both teams are off. It's going to be one here by Team Robin, though. It's going to bounce up into that Breeze bubble, picked up here by Giggle. Giggle's going to get stunned out from behind, though. It's going to float around here a little bit, picked up here by Spirit. Spirit is going to send that one the other way. Spirit, the winter draft champion there. A little bit of showing up. And Spirit with an immediate 3 off the good regrab. And that's going to start it off here for this. Hold on, just waiting. I got to fix some things on my end for this Breeze team. Very well played here. All right, it's going to be Robin here with an offensive joust. We'll see what they can do. Yeah, Spirit being that winter draft champion. Always love to see it. It's going to be Chicken here. Going to pass that one up to Cats. Cats now waiting. Going to cross that one up to Giggle. Giggle now waiting for that fast stack, trying to bait it out. Over to Kirkenstein, but Kirkenstein getting stunned out by both Dwagan and I think it was Spinastrami, though I'm not sure. It's going to be Dwagan now with the disc. Going to pass that one up to Spirit. Spirit now, just pushing up through that left tunnel. Going to send that one all the way down to Spinastrami. Spinastrami crossed over to Jay. Jay with a great cut pass there to Dwagan. And it's going to be 5-0 lead here for this Breeze team. Breeze really doing good in terms of counterattacking and great pressure from them. We just need to see a little bit more controlled offense here from Robin. Try to get some points off the board, on the board here, with their offensive jousts. It's going to be Chicken here. Almost gets stunned out by Spirit, but going to pass that one over to Kirkenstein, who gets a little bit pressure there, and the pass almost went bad, but it's going to end up in the hands of Giggle. Giggle going to pass that one over a little bit high, intended for Kirkenstein there. It's going to be picked up here by Chicken. The Chicken going to cross the... Oh, just going to go for the shot, and that's 3 for this Robin team. And, Robin, they're immediately back in. Only a 2-point lead here for this Breeze team. We'll see what Breeze is able to do with their first offensive joust here of the night. And they're going to be out. It's going to be Spirit here at the QB position, pressured by that fast stack. Going to pass that one over to Jay. Jay now, just going to take it slow. Going to cross that one over to Dwagan. Dwagan now, just going to push up here on this right tunnel. Now on the right wall. Just playing patiently here. Now a little bit of pressure. Going to try to cross that one over, intended for maybe Spinastrami, but it's going to be picked up here by Cats for Robin. Going to send that one down the midline. It's going to bounce off a lot of geometry here. Picked up by, I think it was Dwagan, but he gets stunned out from behind, picked up here by Jay. Jay avoiding cats. They're going to pass the one forward. Regrab's coming out, picked up by Spinastrami. Spinastrami now. Just going to wait here for the play to develop. Going to cross that one over to Jay. Jay going to reset this one back to Spirit. Spirit now pushing up, heading towards Bowtie here. Going to go off Bowtie. Now it's Central Diamond, pushing up. Now it's Shield. And Spirit, all by himself, gets the 2 over 2 Robin defenders there. All right, 4-point lead here for this Breeze team. We'll see what, Robin can do here. They're down 4. They need to focus on more controlled, got to control the pace here. So it's going to be Robin here. Chicken with the disc, pressured by Spirit. Going to pass the one up to Cats. Cats now. Waiting. Going to cross the one over to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein avoiding that fast stack. Just going to pass the one mid to Chicken. Good grab there. Chicken now. Just waiting. Going to pass the one over to Cats. Cats now. Going to pass the one to the backboard for Kirkenstein. And I think Dwagan tried to save it. But Kirkenstein able to get the dunk there for 2. And that's going to cut down this Breeze lead to 2. And, this game is heating up. We'll see what happens. All right, it's going to be Breeze here with their second offensive joust. It's going to be Spirit. Going to pass the one up to Dwagan. Dwagan now. Going to dance around here. Going to cross the one over to Jay. Jay just waiting over on that left wall. Now I'm going to push up more towards left tunnel. A lot of space here for Jay. Jay going to try to send a three-bender, but it's going to bounce off Shield, their number 1 defender. And it's going to be, I think it was Chicken. Try to clear it out. Going to bounce back in the direction of the... Ooh, it's going to bounce back there, though. And it's going to be slap forward. Picked up by Jay on double diamond. Up to Spirit. Spirit now providing heavy pressure. And Spirit gets the 2 over. I think it was Chicken, but I'm not sure. Anyways, we keep moving. It's going to be a Robin offensive joust. We'll see what they're able to do. They're down 4 again. Still 5 minutes left in this match. It's going to be Chicken. Going to pass the one up to intended for Kirkenstein. Going to be a little bit overthrown, though. Picked up by Spinastrami. Spinastrami going to send that one the other way. Going to bounce down that midline. Picked up by Chicken. Chicken now contemplating what to do. Pressured by Spirit. Going to pass that one up to... It's going to bounce off right tunnel there. It's going to end up in the hands of Cats, who tries to go for the 3 there. Almost gets it. Kirkenstein tries to grab it, but stunned out by Jay from behind. That seems to be a recurring issue here. Kirkenstein holds the disc a little bit too long here. It's going to be Spirit. Going to be pressured by Chicken. Going to cross the one over to Spinastrami. Spinastrami now going to pass the one up. Intended for Jay a little bit. Too fast, though, but picked up by Dwagan, who's able to clean it up. And that's going to give Breeze here a 6-point lead. And 4 minutes left to go here in this round 1 of the first casted game of the Spring Blind Draft Tournament. It's going to be a slow offensive joust here for Robin, picked up by Jay and Dwagan there. Chicken going to send that one the other way. Going to bounce off the right wall there. It's going to be a floating disc here for a little bit. Chicken able to grab it, but ends up in the hands of Cats. Cats tries to get it away. And Kirkenstein gets stunned out by Dwagan. Picked up here by Spirit, who's going to send it back to Jay. Jay now pushing up. Good pressure here for this Breeze team. Jay, though, doesn't see Giggle from behind. Giggle is going to send that one down the midline. Going to clear that one all the way out. Going to bounce in the direction of this Breeze bubble. Picked up by Spirit, though. Spirit, though, going to pass that one up to Dwagan, preventing the disaster. And it's going to be Dwagan now with the disc here on left tunnel. Pressured by Chicken. Going to pass that one over to Spinastrami. Spinastrami down to Jay. Jay now going to try to toss the one lightly over to Spirit. I think Jay lost tracking or something there. It's going to be Giggle. Going to send that one all the way across. Picked up, though, by Dwagan. Dwagan now avoiding Cats there. Picked up by Spinastrami. Spinastrami going to pass the one up to Spirit. Spirit now trying to dodge around Chicken. Going to pass that one down to Jay. Jay now waiting for his teammates. Maybe we'll take the 1v1 situation. No, we'll just wait. Elects to pass it to Dwagan, but a little bit overthrown. ends up in the hands of Chicken, who gets around Spirit. Chicken is going to get around. No, going to be taken, intercepted by Spinastrami. He's going to pass it down to Jay. Jay now with the disc, going to pass up to Dwagan. Going to reset that one back to Spinastrami on Bowtie. It's going to be Spirit here with the disc. Oh, tries to pass it to Dwagan, but off that ding ring. You know, you kind of want that one back. The time is winding down. 6-point lead here for this Breeze team. Going to float up into this Robin bubble and going to be slapped away there by Kirkenstein, I believe. It's going to be Jay resetting that one back to Dwagan. 2 minutes left here in this round one. It's going to be Jay here on the floor, dodging around Kirkenstein. Going to reset that one back to Spinastrami, who was initially on double diamond, but has now pushed up. It's going to be Dwagan now pushing up. And the 2v1 there in the Robin bubble allows Dwagan to get that 2, and that expands that lead to 8. Great offense here from this Breeze team. Robin is really, they really need to get things going on offense. Their defense isn't bad. They're delaying the Breeze scoring opportunities, but you know, they're not scoring at the pace that they need to. It's going to be Cats here. Going to pass the one over to Chicken. Chicken going to cross the one over to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein just going to wait here. Going to pass that one up to Giggle on Bowtie. Going to pass the one back to Kirkenstein. Going to cross that one all the way across to Giggle. Giggle back over to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein gets stunned out by Dwagan, though. Recurring issue. The disc is going to bounce off Bowtie there. It's going to be picked up here by Kirkenstein. Going to send that one intended for Chicken, but intercepted by Jay. Ends up in the hands of Cats here. Last hoorah here, potentially, for this Robin team. It's going to bounce off the hands of Giggle there. Picked up by Spinastrami. Going to clear that one down to Dwagan, who just immediately tries to flip that one out. Regrabs are coming out, fast stacks. And it's going to be Spirit with a 3 to basically end things up here in round one. All right, yeah, a lot of games going on right now. I'm not really sure. I don't know if there's a way to see how those games are going right now. Maybe I'll be able to sneak into them when the round ends. But at least in this match, very well played here from both teams. Although Breeze's offense has definitely been the theme of this game so far. And any thoughts in chat? I know we won't have a lot of people until the further rounds as teams get eliminated, as you know, a lot of people are actually playing. It was great participation from everybody, and we appreciate your guys' time, as you know, it's a lot of time, almost 4 hours here in the evening, and you know, Saturday and Sunday, both very busy days, so we appreciate all of you guys for your participation, and thank you for watching, even if you weren't able to play. Anyways, we can get into the stats here. 0 points here for Giggle, 0 for Kirkenstein, 3 for Chicken, 0 for Cats. That rounds up that Robin team. It's going to be 0 here for Jay, 6 for Dwagan, 10 for Spirit, and Spinastrami with 0. And I was going to go up to the other servers and check, but I do think there's not enough time here between the rounds to do so. So we'll be we kind of have an info blackout for a little bit, but hopefully those games start going. All right. Here we go. It's going to be round 2 here between Breeze and Robin. Breeze here with a 1-round advantage. So if they win this one, they're moving on. All right, it's going to be picked up here by Spirit. Spirit going to flip that one out to Jay. Jay, good offensive start here, but Spinastrami is stunned out by both Cats and Chicken. Cats is going to cross that one. Ooh, just going to clear that one down the midline. Regrabs are coming out, and it looks like Giggle tried to go for the 3 there. A big scrum for the disc there. It's going to end up being cleared out by Spirit, and Cats is there, able to recover this one for Robin. Cats going to bounce past this one in the direction of Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein going to pass that one up to nobody, but the regrabs are coming out. Ooh, and Giggle almost grabbed it, but Spirit's going to clear that one out. It's going to be Dwagan who tries to flip it out. Nobody's there, though. Chicken ends up picking up. Chicken with a long 3. And that is going to be Robin's first lead throughout this game off the back of Chicken's 3 there. We'll see how Breeze is able to recover here. They're going to have an offensive joust. I wish I could hop into the other. Oh, and it looks like Breeze has botched the offensive joust. It's going to be Spirit going to pass that one over to Jay. Big opportunity, and Jay gets stunned out. Good movement here by Robin. It's going to pass that one down to Giggle. Giggle now just waiting for Robin to set up their offensive chance here. Tries to go for the immediate shot, saved though by Spirit, who was inverted. It's going to be ends up in the hands of Chicken. So Robin gets a second chance here on offense. Going to cross that one over to Giggle. Giggle now pressured by Jay. Going to pass the one up to Chicken on the shield. Ooh, off the ding ring though. We'll see who gets the disc first. And it looks like it's going to be Chicken. So it looks like Robin will get a third chance here on offense. Chicken now avoiding Spirit, but oh, and actually stuns out Spirit. Chicken going to pass the one over to Cats. And what a great shot. That's a great angle there. And 2 here from Cats off the great assist by Chicken. 5-0 lead here for Robin. Big mistakes here from Breeze. You can't have those mistakes off the offensive joust. As we all know, we've seen many, many times. Games start at the offensive joust level. If your offensive jousts are not good, you're not going to have a good time during a game. It's going to be Spirit here on the ceiling now, just waiting around, just trying to bait out that fast stack. Going to pass that one down to Dwagan, but almost gets stunned out there. Great pass to Jay. Jay now pushing up here on this left wall. Going to pass the one over to Spinastrami. Spinastrami up to Dwagan. Dwagan with a potential shot here. Gets around Chicken. And, you know, this Breeze team, they responded right back. 5-2 here in favor of Robin. Still a 3-point lead, although the silver lining is that it's still a 1-possession game, and we've seen what Breeze can do so far. All right. It's going to be an offensive joust here for Robin. It's going to end up in the hands of Kurgenstein, who gets stunned out there by Dwagan. It's going to float around, picked up by Spinastrami. Spinastrami going to send that one over to Spirit. Spirit dodging around Chicken there. Going to send that one down to Jay. Jay now pushing up, waiting for his teammates. Gets stunned out by Kurgenstein, though. Kurgenstein is going to send that one the other way, down right tunnel. It's going to bounce off some geometry here, picked up by Spinastrami, who almost lost it for a second there. Going to try to bounce past that one over in the direction of Jay, but intercepted by Chicken. It's going to bounce into that shield there, picked up by Spinastrami. He's going to pass that one over in the direction of that right tunnel. It's going to bounce off some geometry here. Not the best clears here from Breeze so far, but they're making do with it. And it's going to be cleared out here, picked up by a Giggle here for this Robin team. Just going to play patient here on this right wall. Pressure now by, I think, I can't really see. That was a really weird angle. Anyways, it's going to be Spinastrami. Going to send that one the other way. It's going to bounce off some geometry here. Picked up by Spirit. Spirit now getting around Chicken. Going to cross that one over to Jay. Jay now looking for a bounce shot potentially. And a good clear there. And saved by Giggle. Fast axe coming out. Picked up here by Spirit. Spirit just going to reset that one back to Dwagan on their double diamond in their own half. Going to pass the one over to Spinastrami here on the left tunnel. Spinastrami now pushing up. Going to pass that one up to Jay. Jay now driving in, gets the shot over Chicken, and it's a 1-point game here, guys. I hope you guys are excited. This game is heating up. So we're all very excited here. 1-point lead, basically tied. Very, very excited for this one. All right, it's going to be a Robin offensive joust here. I really liked what they did at the start of the round. Now they just need to start to bring back some of that momentum that Breeze has started to grab. It's going to be a kind of a blind clear there from Cats. Picked up here by Jay. Potential 3-bender. And Jay is going to get it. And that's going to give the first lead in this round for Breeze off the back of that 3-pointer from Jay. Very, very well played there. All right, just need to take a look at some things. All right, we're headed here. It's going to be Robin with an offensive joust. It's going to be Giggle at the QB position. Going to send that one down to Cats. Cats going to cross that. Oh, no. It's going to bounce off Trent. It kind of works as a self-pass. Cats going to pass that one up to Kurkenstein. Kurkenstein now holding disc. Going to cross that one over to Cats. Cats was thinking of the cross pass, but saw that they were being covered. Going to go for a bounce pass intended perhaps for Giggle, but it's going to end up in the hands of Dwagan, who's going to send that one towards that Robin bubble. It's going to be Chicken able to recover here for Robin. Ooh. Chicken now going to pass that one forward. And it's going to be end up in the hands of Kirkenstein. He's going to flip that one forward. Maybe almost went in there. It's going to be a floating disc. Picked up here by Giggle. Giggle now pressured by... Going to cross that one. Intended for Kirkenstein, but I don't think Kirkenstein was on the same wavelength. Picked up by Chicken nevertheless. Going to send that one over to Giggle. And it's a tied game here in Echo competitive finals here in the Spring Blind Draft Tournament. I mean, you can really see that the skill of both teams are very much aligned. All thanks to the system that Kroger's and Germ put in place. All right, it's going to be an offensive joust here for a Breeze. It's going to be Spirit with the disc. Going to pass that one down to Dwagan. Dwagan now on this right wall. Going to cross that one all the way across to Jay. Jay now pushing up here on left tunnel with not much pressure. Jay now trying to bait out that fast stack. Going to cross that one over to Spinastrami. Spinastrami going to flip that one mid to Spirit. Spirit, good passing so far. Dwagan tries to pass that one to Spinastrami, but intercepted by Cats. Cats is going to clear that one down. Intended through the right tunnel, but Chicken ends up grabbing it. Tries to go maybe for a three-bender here. Almost gets it. Going to bounce off of shield there. Fast stacks are out. Picked up by Spinastrami, though. Going to clear that one down in that midline, but going to bounce back into that Breeze half. It's going to be picked up here by Giggle. Giggle going to cross it over to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein, though, gets stunned out by Jay off that regrab. That was kind of crazy. Anyways, it is going to be picked up here by Cats on the floor. Cat's going to send that one up to Giggle. Giggle up to Chicken. Chicken now pump fakes, drives in, and gets the two and gives the lead here for Robin with around 2 minutes left to go here. Thank you, Aiden. Yes, I know. And I'll have to do this for 3 more hours, so hopefully I won't have any more. All right. It's going to be an offensive joust here for this Breeze team. It's going to be Spirit here, just waiting. Trying to bait out that fast stack. Spirit, come on. Let's do something. Let's see something. Now, Spirit just going to elect to waste a little bit of time here. I think maybe doing a little bit of math with the scores, trying to get that last second shot in, because that's very, very important if you are on both teams, actually. But it's going to be Dwagan getting stunned out by Cats and Chicken. And it looks like Cats try to go for the male slot there, but Chicken able to get that 3, and it's going to be a 5-point lead here for this Robin team. So potentially we might be headed for a round 3 in our first casted game here in the Spring Blind Draft Tournament. I hope you guys are excited for this one. It's going to be Breeze here with an offensive joust. Spirit here on the ceiling. Spirit going to pass that one down to Dwagan. Dwagan now trying to bait out that fast. I'm going to send that one all the way forward. Intended for, I'm not really sure. Oh, Spinastrami. But, oh, and it looks like Dwagan missed the disc there. Picked up by Cats. He's going to try to clear that one out. Picked up by Jay here on bow tie. Jay going to send that one down to Spirit. Spirit now going to pass the one up to Dwagan, and great cut pass there by this Breeze team. So Breeze is now down by 3. Robin with an offensive joust with around 30 seconds left. It's going to be maybe more closer to 25, but we'll see what Breeze can do here. Maybe they can take the disc really quickly and force a 3, because they're going to need one. All right, it's actually gonna be a floating disc here. Big potential play. Oh, it's gonna be picked up by Chicken though. Chicken gonna send that one up to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein gonna flip that one. Oh, it's another floating disc. Spirit with a potential 3, and he's gonna get it to tie things up with less than 10 seconds to go. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. So we're headed for overtime here in this round 2. This is why, you know, the draft tournaments equalizes the skill. I mean, absolute insanity. Wow. Spirit there with a great clutch shot to send it to overtime. We'll see if, you know, Breeze is able to capitalize it and end it here. I know if they wanted to go to that round 3, that would be another nightmare. But it's going to be Kirkenstein going to win this one. Ooh, Jay able to read it, though, and picks up the disc. It's going to be a dribble attempt here by Jay, and Dwagan ends up bouncing off some geometry, picked up by Cats, deflected off the head of Spinastrami, I think. I'm not really sure what happened there, but it's going to be Chicken here picking it up. Going to send that one all the way into that Breeze bubble. Ooh, and it looks like Giggle almost picked that up, but Jay able to slap that one away. It's going to be Cats here around the right tunnel. Going to pass that one up to Chicken on double diamond. Going to head to the floor here. Chicken now on this left wall, contemplating what to do. Going to send a screamer. Intercepted, though, by Spinastrami. Going to clear that one down the right tunnel. We'll see who gets to it first. Going to bounce off some geometry here. And it looks like Dwagon and Spirit try to be there first, but it's going to end up in the hands of Cats and Chicken. It's going to bounce off the trench there, picked up by Chicken. Chicken now going to cross that one over to Giggle. Giggle going to reset this one back to Cats. Cats now with time going to pass that one up to Chicken. Chicken now looking for an opportunity, maybe a cut pass here. It's going to be Chicken trying to dodge around Spirit. Going to pass the one over to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein now a little bit of a pump fake there. Gets around Jay, over to Giggle, and we are going to have a round 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Yeah, no, big thank you to Kroger's. He does some of the best camera work, I've ever seen. Very, very cinematic. So yeah, I know you guys can't hear him, but he's in my ear. He's like one of those devils on the shoulder. He's just there. All right, so we're headed here for round 3. Both teams have shown very, very good fight in them. And, both teams, they want to win. You can see in the way that they're playing. I mean, just clutch moment after clutch moment. And very, very excited here for a round 3. I mean, as a caster, this is your dream. And yeah, just ready for a round 3 here. Nothing much else to say. I would join the other games, but very much in shock. Oh, and it looks like we've got some results. And it looks like Blossom has won their match against Verdant, so they will be moving on. And it looks like Lotus lost to Sprout. So Sprout will be moving on. And it looks like Ivy has won the first round of their match against Clover. So this potentially might be the only one of the first 4 that heads to a round 3. So it's, a good thing that we casted this one. All right. We're headed for a round 3 here. Both teams are out of the tunnels, picked up here by Spirit. Going to flip that one to the right over to Jay. Very similar play to what they did last time. It's going to be Spinastrami up to Dwagon. Dwagon over to Spirit. Good save by Kirkenstein. Great focus there. Going to be picked up here by Chicken. Chicken with Cats going to go for the regrabs, trying to go forward there. And the kind of a weak pass there by, I'm not really sure who was on the side. Oh, it was Giggle. Giggle going to send that one down to Chicken, though. Chicken now driving in and gets the 2 over, I think it was Spinastrami. And it's going to be Robin lead here to start it out. This game's getting more and more exciting. So I think the only 2 games that are going on right now is this game and the Ivy Clover game. All right. It's going to be a Breeze offensive joust here. Spirit with the disc. Going to try to bait out the fast stack. Going to send it over to Jay. Jay now under heavy pressure. Going to cross that one over to Dwagon. Dwagon going to duck the fast stack there. Dwagon now trying to find an opening. Trying to bait out that fast stack. Going to pass that one up to Spirit. Spirit now. Good stuns by Dwagon to prevent that fast stack from helping out. But a little bit of a botched pass there ends up in the hands of Cats here for Robin. Going to pass the one down to Chicken. Robin is feeling good right now. They have a lot of momentum coming in from that round 2, and it looks like something happened there with the leaderboard, but it's all good. It's going to be picked up and stunned out by Spirit. Spirit with a potential 3-bender almost gets it. Spirit ends up grabbing it again and gets the 3. Spirit is just really nailing these 3s today, and that's going to give Breeze the lead here. Still a 1-point gap, though, so anything, and I mean anything, can happen. All right, very excited here to see what happens in this round 3. It's going to be a Robin offensive joust. Ends up in the hands of Giggle. Giggle going to send that one over to Chicken. Chicken now under heavy pressure. Going to pass that one forward to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein looking back. Going to cross that one over to Cats. Cats now pushing up. Not much pressure, but Spirit is on the way. Going to reset that one back to Giggle on double diamond. Giggle now pushing up towards the right side. Going to pass the one forward to Chicken. Chicken looking for a cut pass. And we'll get one to Cats, but a great save there by Jay. I'm not sure if that hit his hand or his head, but a great save. Nevertheless, wow. I mean, I don't even know what happened there. It's going to be Giggle here. Going to pass the one over to Chicken. Chicken now pressured by, Dwagan. Gonna try to pass someone in the direction of Kirkenstein. A little bit off target, though. It's gonna be Spirit. Maybe try to go for a mail slot here. Gonna bounce off that shield, though. Spirit with another three. Spirit just, I mean, Steph Curry here. Just nailing down these threes.
12, 11, 10, 9,
Apparently,
8, 7,
apparently it went through the goal off the headbutt. So, wow, crazy stuff. Anyways, Spirit with 19 points so far, really being the impact player on this Breeze team with the threes and whatnot. And Spirit is going to have the disc again and almost gets the three there off the bounce shot, but is going to miss that one. It's going to be Spinastrami going to pass the one to Dwagan here on Bowtie. Dwagan going to pass the one back to Jay. Jay, a little bit of lag there, gets stunned out by Kirkenstein from behind. Kirkenstein is going to clear them down that midline. Going to end up in this Breeze bubble. And it looks like Robin was there for the, and it looks like Chicken will end up grabbing it. And that is going to be three there for this Robin team. And it's back within 1 point. Yeah, no, Spirit being one of the champions for the winter competitive draft tournament. That was an absolute blast to cast. I remember that very, very well. All right, we'll see what happens here. It's going to be Dwagan now with the disc. Going to try to dodge around that fast tag, but Chicken and Cats get the better of him. And Chicken responds with 2 threes of his own, showing that he is the impact player here on Robin. And Chicken with 19 points here. Nobody is even close on his team to any of those points, really. So Chicken really being the impact player here on that Robin team. Definitely the team leader there. It's going to be Spirit here. Going to pass the one over to Jay. Jay now going to cross that one over to Dwagan. Dwagan now going to try to dodge and cross that one over to Jay. And this looks like the stack was stunned out, but Cats ends up picking it up. Going to be sent over. The fast stacks are out. Oh, no. Giggle missed that one. But it's going to be picked up here by Kirkenstein. And Kirkenstein is able to recover that one. I thought that could have been very bad. You always want those ones back if it bounces off the ding ring like that. Is it not Dwagan? Is it Dwagan? Or how do you say Dwagan? 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 Dwagan. Okay. All right. It's going to be an offense. Oh, another botched offensive joust here for this Breeze team. It's going to be Jay here with the disc. Going to pass the one over to Dwagan, I suppose. It's going to be Jay down. Intended for Spirit. Jay tried to slap past that one, but it ends up not working. Gonna bounce off some geometry here. Jay ends up picking it up, but stunned out by Kirkenstein. It's gonna get cleared out here by Chicken. Chicken's clear. It's end up goes in. What the heck?
Get to your launcher.
Okay. Well, Chicken with another 3 points. I think he has 9 so far in this round. Really, just absolutely balling out. Anyways, it's gonna be another offensive joust here for this Breeze team. Hopefully they're able to recover off of that. It's going to be Spirit here with the disc, trying to bait out that fast stack. We'll see what they do. And Spirit is just going to wait here. Just gonna wait. 4 minutes left in the round. Oh no, picked up by Chicken. Oh no. Chicken with another 3. Wow. All right, so Chicken now with, I think it's 12 points in this round. Really just putting this Robin team on his back. The rest of his team has like 8 points combined. He has 25. So Chicken just absolutely balling out. It's going to be Spirit here. Going to pass someone over to Jay. Jay now just going to wait here. Try to bait out that fast stack. Going to try to pass that one back, I think, to Dwagan, but it ends up not working. Dwagan tries to reach for it, but picked up here by Chicken. Chicken, though, doesn't see Spirit from behind. Spirit ends up grabbing it. Gonna clear that one down the left tunnel. Words. And it's gonna bounce off the clock there. Jay with a 3 there to perhaps bring back Breeze into this match, but it is a 7-point lead here for this Robin team. I know there's a lot of people joining in because we're waiting for the second set of games. I hope everything went well. Yeah. Will be offensive joust here for Robin. It's going to be Chicken here. Going to cross that one over to Cats. Cats now. Going to cross that one over to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein going to go for like a behind the back shot there. Bounces off of Bowtie. Picked up here by Spinastrami, who's going to perhaps dribble with Dwagon, but ends up not really working. Spirit ends up picking it up, tries to go for the three, but a great grab there by Chicken to stop that three there. Gonna cross that one over to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein gonna try to bounce past that one. Oh no, it was a direct pass to Giggle, but ended up bouncing off the geometry there. It's gonna be Chicken here now, pushing up, pressured by Dwagon there. Dwagon now. Oh, nope. It's going to be Chicken resetting that one back to Cats. Cats, though, gets stunned. Oh, Cats lost tracking or something there. Ends up in the hands of Spirit. Spirit with a potential three-bender. Oh, no, going to bounce off of shield there. Needed that one if you wanted to come back in this one. And it's going to be cleared out here. Going to bounce into, oh, the hands of Chicken. Chicken, though, gets stunned out by Jay. Oh, and it looks like Cats had an opportunity there. But it's going to be cleared out here by Spirit. And, whoa, Dwagon ends up grabbing that one. The arm like extended like a million miles on my screen. And a great shot by Spinastrami to reduce that lead to 4. Now there's going to be a little bit more than a minute to go here. We'll see what, Breeze can do. They have a good chance here of coming back. They just need 2 scores. We'll see what they do. It's going to be Robin going to botch their own offensive joust, and Spirit gets off the stun, intercepted by Spinastrami. Spinastrami tries to go for the shot. Spirit tries to grab that one a little bit too far, though. Jay ends up grabbing it, though. Jay going to be pressured here from Cats. I don't know if he sees Cats from behind, but going to pass the one over to Spinastrami. But a great steal there by Giggle to clear this one out. It's going to be around that mid-line. Going to end up in the hands of Spirit or Chicken. 50 seconds here left in the round. Chicken here with a potential shot, but it's gonna bounce off the shield there. It's gonna be Spirit here with the disc, gonna send that one all the way across, and I think it is mathematically impossible as of right now. So it looks like, oh, and Chicken just sends that one. 30 seconds left here in this round 3. Spirit ends up picking it up, crossing that one over to Jay. Jay now with a shot. Saved by Giggle. Jay gets stunned out by Chicken. Chicken is just going to send this one all the way across as this game is wrapping up. Fast stacks are out, picked up here by Chicken, and another 3 here from Chicken. I mean, Chicken is just absolutely killing this Breeze team. I think he now has 15 points. So 15 out of the 19 points here in this round coming from Chicken. Really just the MVP of this game. 25 points. I mean, that's just crazy numbers. 28, I think, in game. I don't know. All right, we're going to be having Ivy versus Blossom here in 10 minutes. I don't know if there's any game. No, there are no more games here going on, so we'll be heading out in a few minutes. But Ivy takes the win over Clover. And it's going to be Ivy versus Blossom. And let me just check the bracket here. It's going to be Robin versus Sprout. So yeah, I think the stats definitely went to a pub or something. That's a little bit unfortunate. But I can see some of the stats. Jay with 8, Spirit with 19. Spirit, valiant attempt there from Spirit, but just Chicken able to just kill. I mean, crazy stuff in that last game. 15 points in round 3 and way more points than anybody overall in that entire match, really, for his team. So yeah, very well played here. We're going to be seeing them in the future. But, don't count out Breeze just yet. They're going to have a second chance here in the losers bracket. And the losers bracket looks like to be Clover and Verdant and Breeze versus Lotus. And we'll be casting Ivy and Blossom. All right.
Starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Joining match.
It's game on.
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And we're underway. Starting in 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Joining match.
It's game on!
Back, everybody. What is up, Echo Competitive Finals? Welcome back to the Spring Blind Draft Tournament. All right, I hope you guys are enjoying your evening so far. We've got many more games here lined up for you guys. And the game that we will be casting right now is going to be Ivy versus Blossom in the winner's bracket. Ivy beating Clover 2-0, and Blossom beating Verdant 2-0. So we'll be seeing what both these teams have to show for us, today. We'll see. What was I gonna say? Yes. It's gonna be Robin versus Sprout as the other winner's bracket match going on right now. And it's gonna be Clover versus Verdant in the loser's bracket, and Breeze versus Lotus also in the loser's bracket. And I think that actually it's going to be Clover and Verdant that's going to be happening at the same time, because I think with how the time slots work, yeah, the other two games are happening at 8, so we're going to be casting Robin and Sprout then. Anyways, all right, we're about to get ready here. It's going to be Solar P, Holy, Uzu, and Weep on the side of, hold on one moment, I just need to get some stuff set up here. That's gonna be on the side of Blossom, and then on Ivy we have One Beer, Jax, Loading, and Ada. So let me just set up some stuff here one moment. And of course, as always, it's gonna be Kroger's on cameras, the GOAT himself, and it's going to be Feanor here on the cast. We're going to be having Sweet Life join in. Yo, 22 viewers. Hey, hello there. Welcome, welcome. Headed for a neutral joust here between both of the teams. And it's going to be won here by Blossom. It's going to be Holy going to send that one over to, a big scrum here for the disc. Sent back across by Loading. Almost gets the 3-bender. Going to be picked up here by Weep. Weep going to send it the other way down that left tunnel. Going to bounce off some geometry here. And almost went into the goal there. But picked up here by, fast shot there by Holy. But saved there by Loading. Loading going to try to clear this one out. The regrabs are coming out. Jack's going to pass that one up to Aiden. Aiden now going to cross the one over to Jax. Jax now going to pass that one all the way back to Loading here to reset the play. Loading going to pass that one down to Aiden. Aiden going to cross the one over to Jax. Jax potentially looking for a shot here. Going to pass the one. Great cut pass there by Jax to Loading. And that's going to start us off here for 2 points from Ivy.
11, 10,
Very interesting goal music there. I don't know if that's custom or something. But anyways, it's going to be Blossom here with an offensive joust. We'll see what happens here. It's going to be picked up here by Holy. Holy at the QB position. Going to pass that one over to Uzu. Uzu going to cross that one over to Solar P. Back across to Uzu. Uzu going to send that one forward to Weep. Weep now under heavy pressure from that fast act, but going to just sling that one forward for a potential 3-bender, but saved by One Beer. One Beer going to try to send it the other way. Fast acts are out. And it looks like Uzu will send it the other way. Going to bounce off some geometry here. Picked up by Loading. Loading now with the disc. Going to pass that one up to Jax. Jax now just waiting for his team to push up here. Going to try to reset that one back towards One Beer, but it's actually going to bounce off some geometry there. One Beer going to pass the one up to Jax. Jax cross the Loading. Loading now with the disc on that left tunnel. Going to pass the one across to Jax. Jax here with a 1v1 situation. Good save, though, by Solar P. Solar P is going to clear that one down the midline. Fast acts are out. Solar P almost gets the 3 there, but going to bounce off that shield. Going to be picked up. Holy tried to grab it, but ends up missing. Grab here by Solar P, who gets stunned up by Jax. It's going to be picked up here by Loading. Loading going to clear that one down. Fast stacks are out. Almost picked up by One Beer, or I think Aiden. Ends up not in the hands of either. It's going to be Solar P slapping that one down. Solar P gets another hand on it, but Jack's able to stun Solar P out. Kind of a 360 there from, I think it was Uzu. And it's going to be picked up here by Loading. Loading under pressure from Uzu. They're going to cross that one over to Aiden. Aiden over to Jax. Jax over to One Beer. And One Beer gets it around Solar P for 2. And it's a 4-0 lead here for this Ivy team.
11, 10, 9, 8,
All right.
7, 6, 5,
I'm just looking around here.
3,
All right. It's going to be Blossom with their second offensive joust. Ivy. Ivy is a team to watch for. I really like their lineup, and I'm expecting big things out of them. It's going to be Uzu going to pass that one up to Weep. Weep now with the disc over here on this left tunnel. Going to pass that one down to Solar P. Solar P now driving in over to Holy, and that's going to be 2 points for Blossom. Their first points of the match so far. Very quick goal from them, so we'll see what Ivy is able to do with their first offensive joust of the night. We'll see what happens here. They're going to be out of the tunnels. It's going to be picked up here by One Beer at the QB position. Going to pass that one down to Jax. Jax going to cross that one over to Loading. Loading now. Going to push up here on this right tunnel. Not much pressure. Going to cross it over to Jax. Jax now has tons of space, but has to watch for those fast stacks coming back. It's going to be Loading here on shield. And it's going to get around Solar P there for the 6-2 lead here for this Ivy team. And, just good stuff here from this Ivy team. Their passing has been absolutely immaculate, and they're able to overload this Blossom defense. With these 2v1 situations, 3v1 situations, we're just seeing it all. It's going to be Holy here with the disc. Going to pass that one over to Uzu. Uzu going to cross that one over to Soul, and they're able to overload this Blossom defense. With these 2v1 situations, 3v1 situations, we're just seeing it all. It's going to be Holy here with the disc. Going to pass that one over to Uzu. Uzu going to cross that one over to Solar P. Solar P going to try to pass that one forward to Weep. Weep ends up grabbing it. Weep now with the disc. Going to cross that one over to Solar P. Solar P now pushing up. Going to cross that one over to Weep. Weep, though, stunned out by Aiden. Aiden and Jax. It looks like they kind of lost a disc there for a second, and it's going to be Weep who ends up picking it up. Whoa, crazy stuff. It's going to be Solar P here, going to reset that one back to Uzu. Uzu now going to pass that one up to Solar P. Solar P going to pass that one right back to Uzu. Uzu going to pass that one down to Holy. Holy now gets around loading. Holy now driving in, trying to find the 2, and gets it. Great solo play there by Holy to bring that lead down to 2. So 27 viewers, holy crap. Anyways, 5 minutes left. We're at the halfway point of this round. We'll see what Ivy's able to do here with their second offensive joust. Kind of a low-scoring affair so far. It's going to be 1 here. Going to pass that one down to loading. Cross over to Jax. Jax going to cross that one over to Aiden. Aiden now with a lot of space, but elects to pass that one up to loading. Loading, cross down to Jax. Jax now over to loading. And great team chemistry here by this Ivy team. And Ivy's going to expand that lead back to 4 against Blossom. You know, Blossom really getting overloaded here on the defensive side of the play here. And, you know, can't allow those 2v1 situations. Only one goalie. Goalie can only really look one of 2 ways, and he's got to choose. So bad choices there for that Blossom goalie. Anyways, it's going to be 1B here with the disc. Just going to waste time here. Don't need to pressure things. 4 minutes left in this round. Pressured by Solar P. Going to pass that one over to Jax. Jax now pushing up here. A lot of space, just floating around. I mean, just a lot of time. Going to pass that one back to 1B. 1B going to cross that one forward to loading. Loading going to cross that one over to Jax. Jax now going to cross that one back to Aiden. And Aiden for the 6-point lead here for this Ivy team. And Ivy really putting in the pressure here against this Blossom team. And Blossom really needs to figure out what they want to do on offense, because it all starts from the offense here. All right. And Blossom is going to have another joust advantage here. It's going to be picked up by Holy. Holy now pushing up down to Uzu. Uzu going to cross that one over to Solar. No, it's actually Weep this time over there. I thought it would be Solar P. Anyways, it's going to be Solar P with the disc on the ceiling. Oh, tries to go for the bounce 3. Crazy bounce 3. But Holy ends up picking it up. Holy tries to drive in. Saved by Jax. Picked up by Uzu. And Uzu able to finish that one with around 3 minutes left. 4-point lead here for Ivy. So still anything could happen. And again, it's a very low-scoring affair here in this round 1. And we'll see what happens here in the latter half of this round 1. Anyways, it's gonna be 1B. 1B gets stunned out there. Oh, and it looks like Holy takes the disc right from, I'm not sure who that was, but it's 3 points here from Blossom, and Blossom is right back in this match. 1-point lead here for Ivy with around 2 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Wow, absolute insanity. And, you know, can't have mistakes like that off the offensive joust. We see it time and time again. Offensive jousts really decide games. It's going to be picked up here by Solar P. Solar P going to bounce past that one up to Uzu. Uzu going to get a good block there against loading. Going to pass that one over to Holy. Holy going to slap that one back in the direction of Solar P. Going to pass that one over to Weep. Weep now with a shot off the ding ring, though. And I think Solar P is there, but Solar P kind of gets faked out by the bounce there. Oh, and a good headbutt by 1B and loading. Going to be picked up here by 1B. Potential, ooh, almost a potential 3 there. But it's going to be picked up by, looks like loading. Loading going to try to bring this one back, but stunned out. 1B ends up picking it up. Going to pass the one over to Aiden. Aiden tries to rip that one a little bit low there, though. Weep ends up picking it up. Going to bounce that one off the right wall. Picked up by loading. Loading under heavy pressure, but gets it off to Jax. Jax now with Daylight here. Going to pass that one down to Aiden. Aiden now going to provide heavy pressure here. Pass over to 1B. What? 1B gets stunned out by, I think it was Weep. And Weep is going to send that one all the way into that Ivy bubble. Picked up here by Weep. And that's 3 here for Blossom with around 1 minute to go. And look how the tables have turned. Ivy with a significant lead here, you know, midway through this round. But Blossom really able to put in the pressure here. And they're now back and they're leading by 2 points. It's going to be 1B here with at the QB position. Going to pass that one out, but it's picked up by Solar P. Solar P over to Weep, and it's an open net, and Weep gets the 3, and I think that's going to seal round 1 there. And great energy from this Blossom team, able to come back against this Ivy team. This Ivy team, very, very scary names on that team. Yeah, no. But Blossom just able to come away with this one off, a string of unlucky events there from Ivy. But very well played here from Blossom. Able to take every opportunity to their advantage. And Uzu just going for a solo play. Gets another 3 to round it off. 18 to 10 here in favor of Blossom. The floodgates really just opened there at the end. And Blossom just playing really, really well here. All right. I'll read some stats off to you guys. It's going to be 0 points here from Solar P, 7 from Holy, 5 from Uzu, and 6 from Weep. On Ivy's team, on the Ivy team, it's going to be 2 from One Beer, 0 for Jax, 6 for Loading, and 2 from Aiden. And, it really speaks to how even these draft teams are and just how the system won. But I do have some info for you guys in terms of the bracket. And it looks like in the Clover Verdant game, it looks like Clover has won the first round 21 to 14. So Clover will need to win one more against Verdant there to head into the losers bracket round 2. But here, Blossom will have a 1-0 advantage against Ivy in terms of rounds. So Ivy will now have to win the next 2 in a row. So we'll see what happens. This Ivy team is very scary. They had really good coordination. It's just that a lot of, when you have high amounts of coordination, the coordination stacks up. And if there's one mistake, it destroys everything else further along that chain. And Blossom was able to take advantage of that and score very quick threes in succession that just put the game away against this Ivy team. Anyways, we will be headed here for this round 2 neutral joust. We'll see who wins here. Blossom versus Ivy. Kind of a slow offensive joust, but it's going to be picked up here by Holy. He's going to bounce that one over towards that right side. Picked up here by Loading. Loading tries to go for the 3 and a beautiful top pocket 3 there from right tunnel to start it off for Ivy. What a good momentum setter right there. Off the bounces in the right tunnel. I think Loading was in his own half. So just a great shot there. And it's going to be Blossom here with an offensive joust. It's going to be Holy at the QB position. Going to pass that one right to Uzu. Uzu now. Going to pass that one over to Holy. Holy now. Going to send that one forward to Weep. Weep back to Solar P. Solar P now going to send that one down off the trench. Picked up here by One Beer. That was kind of a blind clear there, Blossom kind of giving away possession, but Solar P ends up grabbing it. No, stunned out by Jax. Jax going to try to go for a 3 of his own, but going to be a little bit slow there. It's going to be Weep now, picks it up, but taken by Loading, and Loading versus, I can't really read there. I think it's Uzu there. But Loading able to just go for a solo play there. Big mistakes from Blossom, and a 5-0 lead here for Ivy. All right. I'm very, very excited here to see what happens. And I'm just looking here. All right. It's going to be an offensive joust here for this Blossom team. And it looks like Holy misses the pass there over to Solar P. And Jax, I think it was Jax there. I'm not really sure. But it's going to bounce in this Blossom bubble. Picked up here by, it looks like it's Aiden. Aiden dodging around here, but good save there by Holy to prevent the disaster there. It's going to be picked up here by Weep. Going to send that one all the way down that midline. We'll see if the fast stacks are here. And it's going to be picked up here by Holy, actually. Holy, though, gets stunned out by Jax. Jax now going to send that one the other way. No, taken by Solar P. Solar P looking for a pass here, potentially. Almost gets stunned out. Gets the 2 himself. And those are going to be the first points here for Blossom. 3-point lead here for Ivy. All right. Very, very well played here. All right. It's going to be an offensive joust here for Ivy. We'll see what they're able to do. They have the 3-point lead. One Beer gonna bounce that one. Not really sure what that was, but ends up in the hands of Jax. Jax's pass that was interesting. Oh, it's gonna bounce off the head of Solar P there, and it's gonna be picked up by Holy. Holy gonna cross that one over to Weep. Weep down to Uzu. Uzu looking for a pass, and it's gonna get one to Solar P, and it's a 1-point lead here for Ivy off the 2 from Blossom. And Blossom, they're really able to just counterattack off of these Ivy mistakes. I'm not really sure what Ivy's attempting here. They're going for some like fancy stuff here, but I don't know if it's working as of right now. So maybe they have to go back to the basics here. It's gonna be one beer. Gonna pass that one over to Jax. Cross over to loading. Loading now. Just gonna wait here. Aiden got that stack. Gonna pass the one forward to Aiden. Aiden gonna send that one back, but a little bit of miscommunication there. Picked up by Uzu. Uzu with a potential 3. Good save there by Aiden to stop that one. Aiden gonna bounce past that one up to Jax. Jax now. Oh no, taken by Holy. Holy has a open 3 and is going to get it. And big mistakes here from this Ivy team. Can't have those mistakes happen. Blossom able to just put the absolute pressure on. And I just realized that all the team names are spring related. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways, it's gonna be Ivy here with an offensive jazz. It's gonna be one beer at the QB position. Gonna pass that one over to Loading. Gonna cross that one over to Jax. Actually, Jax though gets stunned out by Weep. Weep now gonna send that one all the way the other way. Picked up by Holy. Holy doing a little bit of taunting there, and is gonna get the dunk. 9-5 lead here for Blossom. Not really what I expected. You know, this Ivy team, they have very good players. Just need to coordinate a little bit better. Maybe stick to the basics here. They're going for some pretty complicated stuff. Just need to simplify things down, prevent the mistakes, and we'll see how they play. It's going to be one beer here. Going to pass the one over to Loading. Loading going to cross that one down to Aiden. Aiden cross over to Jax. Jax now with the disc. Going to reset that one back to Aiden. Aiden now. Gonna get stunned out there while trying to pass the one, but gets it off to Loading. Loading now, gonna pass the one over to Jax. Jax rips that one, but a little bit low there. And it's gonna be picked up here and cleared by Uzu. Oh, big scrum here for the disc. Ends up in the hands of Aiden. Aiden now. Big opportunity here for this Ivy team. Down to Jax. Jax now. Stunned out, though, by Holy. And Loading gets stunned out by Holy. And it's going to end up in the hands of Aiden here. It looks like all 4 Blossom players are in the gold right now. And it's going to be a scrum here for the disc. Cleared out here by Weep initially. Picked up by Holy. Holy going to try to maybe go for a mail slot, but it's going to be a little bit high there. Picked up here by Jax. Jax now going to send it the other way. Going to go down that midline. Fast acts are out. Looks like Uzu and Holy miss it, but Uzu ends up picking it up. Uzu going to send that one over to Holy. Holy now going to push up here. Going to try to pass that one forward, but ends up bouncing off geometry there. Picked up by Jax. Jax going to send that one down. And it's going to be picked up by Solar P. Solar P's clear. Going to be picked up by one beer. Going to cross that one over to Aiden. Aiden, though, stunned out by Weep. Great defensive work here by Blossom. Solar P going to try to clear this one out. Going to bounce off that right tunnel. Picked up by Loading. 4 minutes left in this round 2. And it looks like Verdant has won round 2 in Clover versus Verdant. So they're going to be headed for round 3. Anyways, one beer here on Bowtie. Going to send that one back in the direction of Jax, but Jax is going to miss that one. Fast stacks are coming out. Picked up here by Holy, and Holy going to pass the one intended for, I think, Uzu. But it's going to be, ding ring there for, I think that was Weep. And Solar P is going to send that one in the direction of Holy. Holy now with the disc doing all sorts of tricks. Gonna be deflected by Loading there, and Loading is going to clear that one out. I think Weep tried to grab that one, ends up not grabbing it. Going to bounce off Bowtie there in Pac-Man area. Going to be picked up here by Solar P. Solar P now. Just going to send that one the other way. Down that left tunnel. Fast acts are out. Picked up here by Holy. Holy going to cross that one, actually for a dribble here. Self-pass. Holy up to intended for Solar P. Going to be a little bit fast there for Solar P, but, you know, a little bit overthrown. Gonna be Weep here. Gonna cross that one over to Holy. Holy almost gets stunned out by Aiden, but slaps that one forward to Uzu. Uzu tries to cross that one over to Weep, but ends up being underthrown. Loading gonna send that one down the left tunnel. Fast acts are out. Picked up here by Weep. Around 3 minutes left to go in this round. Not much scoring so far. Very, very mellow so far. Anyways, it's gonna be picked up. Oh, bounce off geometry there. Picked up almost by Solar P, but Weep. Oh no, ding ring there. Potential 3 attempts. And it's going to be picked up here by Solar P. Solar P going to pass that one back to Holy. Cross over to Weep. Weep cross over to Holy. And Holy for the 2 gives Blossom a 6-point lead here. Solar P doing a little bit of celebrating there. All right. So a 6-point lead here with around 2 minutes to go. We'll see what this Ivy team does. We'll see if they make some adjustments. We'll see what they do. It's going to be one beer here. Gonna try to pass the one down to Jax. Weep tries to go for it, and Weep ends up winning that scrum. No, it's gonna be Loading. Loading kind of loses it though. Big scrum for the disc. Weep passes that up to Solar P. Solar P versus One Beer. Good save there by One Beer, but oh, big scrum for the disc here. A lot of chaos. Ends up in the hands of Jax. Jax now gonna clear this one out down the right tunnel. And it's gonna bounce off some geometry here. Picked up by One Beer. One Beer now gonna slow things down, waiting for his teammates. Gonna rip that one up to Loading. Loading with a good shot there over Holy. And a 4-point lead here for Blossom with around 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go. All right, very, very exciting here. And it looks like Verdant and Clover, they're headed for a round 3. I'm excited to see who wins that one. And it looks like Verdant has actually won that one. Anyways, it's going to be Holy here with the disc. Going to pass the one. Oh, and it's going to be intercepted by Loading. Loading tries to go over the 3. That would have been a really good opportunity here for Ivy, but ends up missing. You really want that one back if you're Ivy, but it's going to be sent down to this Ivy bubble and going to be picked up here by Solar P for the bounce too. And, you know, if you're Ivy, you really want that 3 back. That one was free. I mean, that one was open and just free for the taking. Anyways, it's going to be Verdant winning against Clover here in 2. And, you know, Clover, it looks like to be out of the spring blind draft tournament. Anyways, it's going to be Solar P here. Going to send that one down to the Ivy bubble. Getting picked up here again by Solar P. Solar P just going to try to rip that one, but ends up missing wide right. Slap forward by, I'm not really sure who, but One Beer ends up picking it up. One Beer just going to send that one over. Not really a big scrum here. It's going to be picked up by Solar P. Solar P going to send that one in the direction of Weep. Weep now with a potential mail slot ends up missing wide left. Loading now with the disc. 10 more seconds left in this round. And it looks like Blossom will take this one in 2. And, I don't know if I'm wrong, but yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And it looks like Breeze has a forfeit against Lotus. So Breeze and Clover are eliminated from the spring blind draft tournament. Anyways. All right. Robin versus Sprout are about to play in, I think, 15 minutes or something like that. 15 minutes, so we'll see you guys then. But anyways, I'll read the stats off real quick before we go. It's going to be 4 points for Solar P, 14 for Holy, 5 for Uzu, 8 for Weep. On Ivy, it's going to be 2 for One Beer, 0 for Jax, but Jax did have 5 assists, 13 for Loading, and 2 for Aiden. And, you know, I really thought Ivy would win that one. You know, they had a nice lineup, but Blossom, just great teamwork from them, able to overcome a lot of that early pressure from Ivy and able to disrupt that kind of high coordination needed for Ivy's plays. So Blossom will be moving on to the winner's bracket. I guess the winner's bracket finals. Yeah, the winner's bracket finals. And we'll be having Robin versus Sprout here very, very shortly. So see you guys then.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway.
Joining match.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're underway.
is up? And you know, we've got Sweet Life joining with me here today.
What is up, everybody?
Yeah, no, very good stuff so far. Blossom, if you guys just missed us, Blossom beat Ivy 2-0. And we're gonna be casting Robin versus Sprout here. And in the losers bracket, Verdant beat Clover 2-1, and Breeze forfeited against Lotus. So Verdant will be playing the loser of this game that we're casting, and Ivy versus Lotus will occur in around 45 minutes. Anyways, both teams here, Robin and Sprout, are going to be playing to play in the winners bracket finals. So a lot of pressure here for both teams, and it looks like I think Robin has made a substitution. We casted their game first thing out the gate, and yeah, any knowledge here about the team's Sweet Life or anything like that?
I know a lot of the people on Sprout. I know Sinnoh, I know Paradin, I know Germ, and I know Buru. All great players. Sinnoh is a very decent player, even though we don't always see eye to eye. Paradin obviously invented their own click. So, I mean, definitely very well-known people in the Echo community playing on that Sprout team. I've ran into Chicken before. A bunch of good, and they all deserve to be here because they've won matches, I think. So, like, this should be an interesting game. It should be good on both sides. This is my first time casting this tournament, so it is nice being here. Hopefully we get interesting games Thursday's games. So, just happy to be here. You know, I haven't casted in a minute, Finn.
I know,
I've been doing
glad to see you back.
Real life stuff.
All right, touching grass, yeah.
And I realize there's more to life than zero gravity disc soccer.
Yeah, I'm talking about,
Yeah,
zero gravity
there's
disc.
there's just a little bit more, you know. And the weather's just been so nice around here.
Yeah, the weather here, is.
I'm not gonna lie,
nice.
it's been bipolar. It's either been really nice or really cold, and there's no happy mediums. All right, are you starting this? So I'm starting.
Sure,
this?
why not? Yeah, it was like freezing here for one day, for like one random day. Anyways, we're gonna be headed for an offensive joust here. All right, we'll see who ends up winning it. My thing is lagging. Hold on one moment. It's gonna be picked up here by Germ. Germ gonna cross that one down to Sinnoh. Sinnoh gonna pass that one up to in the direction of Baru, but gonna be picked up here by Paranim. Paranim gonna send that one back to Germ. Germ now pushing up. Gonna cross the one over to Sinnoh. Sinnoh looking for a cut pass over to Paranim, and Paranim starts it off for 2 for this Sprout team.
Packed. That's called neutral joust, Finn. I feel like I'm still teaching you new things all day, every day. No, it's neutral joust. This is offensive joust because they get an offensive possession.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, no, you're good. Robin, Team Robin with the disc, grabbing the disc. Giggle mix snorkel pants, looking for a potential pass, is gonna throw it down right tunnel over to Kitty Paws. What interesting names. And this is a blind draft. All right, crossing it, cross over to Chicken. Chicken's gonna reset it back to Giggle mix snorkel pants. Giggle makes snorkel pants, throwing it up ceiling to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein looking for a potential pass, gets stunned out, gets picked up by Paranim. Paranim getting stunned out, gets picked up by Buru. Buru's going to throw it. It is going to get hit by that little nugget. Gets picked up quick by Germ. Germ throws it down the right tunnel. That is going to bounce around right there in that bubble area, right where Team Sprout wants it. Gets picked up for another inside 2 for Germ.
Yeah, this is definitely how the first game with Robin went, and Kirkenstein doing kind of the same mistakes that he did in that first game, holding on to the disc for a little bit too long. We'll see if Chicken continues to be that impact player, because he absolutely balled out, almost 30 points in that first game against, I'm not really sure who it was. Breeze, actually. All right, it's gonna be Baru with the disc here, gonna be pressured by Kirkenstein, gonna pass the one up to Germ. Germ now on this left tunnel, gonna send that one all the way, gonna bounce off some geometry there. Gonna end up in the hands of, I guess, Chicken, taken by Sinnoh. Sinnoh's gonna try to reset that one back. Germ ends up picking it up. Germ now gonna pass that one down. Ooh, gonna bounce off some geometry there. Gonna be cleared out by Giggle. Giggle now. And the clear is gonna be picked up here by Kitty Paws. Kitty Paws tries to go for the 3, but great grab there by Sinnoh to stop it. And it's gonna be picked up here by Baru. Baru gonna send that one back, but it's gonna be picked up here by Chicken, and Chicken with the 2 to start it off for this Robin team.
Finally seeing some life come in here from Robin. The big issue with Robin right now is they're holding on to disc too much, giving up possession. And that's their biggest issue, clears and possession loss. So let's see how they can do. First offensive joust coming in here from Sprout. Throws it down left tunnel over to Germ. Germ looking right across over to Paranim. Paranim resetting back to Sinnoh. Sinnoh's going to throw it cross over to Germ. Germ looking for a potential pass here. Throwing it up ceiling to Baru. Baru walking it in, dunking it, or no, ends up being a bounce shot right there on the bottom. And we just see that passing coming in from Sprout. The very precise passes that keeps the possession.
You know, Sprout kind of spreading the wealth here. 2 points for everybody on their team except Sinnoh so far. 6 point lead, or yeah, 6 points here for Sprout. 4 point lead here. It's going to be Giggle at the QB position, as we've seen all night. Going to pass that one forward in the direction of Kitty Paws. Kitty Paws going to send that one down for a bounce pass, but taken by Baru. Baru now with the disc, going to slow things down a little bit. Going to pass the one up to Sinnoh. Sinnoh now, ooh, a little bit of a dribble attempt there. Gets stopped by those quick stuns. Kitty Paws ends up picking it up, but picked up by Germ. Germ going to try to pass that one in, but going to bounce off some geometry there. Kirkenstein looking for a clear here down the right tunnel. Stacks are coming out, and it's going to be Chicken with a potential 3 attempt, but going to bounce off the ding ring. Kind of want those ones back. You don't see those opportunities come up often. And it's going to be Baru, or actually it was Germ on the counterattack with the assist by Sinnoh to give Sprout a 6 point lead.
I'm not going to lie. I think that bounce trench shot was going to go in if they didn't pick it up. I'm not going to lie. I don't get to see it from the field perspective, but, you know, taking the guaranteed 2 versus the maybe 3 is always a good move. Robin with the offensive joust. We've seen a few from them. Giggle's going to throw it down left trap over to Chicken. Chicken's going to juke around, throw it down left tunnel, connect with Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein's going to look behind, looking for any stacks or anything. Going to walk it in, but a nice save coming in from Baru. Baru goes for that clear. It is going to stay on their side of the field. It is going to bounce around geometry, go right down that right tunnel. Very nice. Gets picked up by Chicken, though. Chicken looking for a pass downfield. Connects with Kitty Paws. Kitty Paws looking for a potential pass here. Don't know where it's going to go for sure. Going to throw it cross over to Giggle. Giggle to Chicken, and Chicken forward to a little bit more life coming in from this Robin team.
You know, Chicken almost scoring every single points. One of the points for Robin in the last matchup that we casted, and, you know, continuing to provide that impact play with 4 points to start it off here for Robin. It's going to be an offensive joust here for the Sprout team. It's going to be Germ going to send that one forward, but intercepted by Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein is going to send that one across that midfield line, picked up by Chicken, and Chicken is going to get the dunk there for 2.
Take one more. I'll be right back.
I got you. All right, Sweet Life will be back. All right, it's going to be a Sprout offensive joust here. We'll see what they're able to do off that quick score from Robin. And Sprout, they're going to be out of the tunnels right now. All right, it's going to be Sinnoh at the QB position. Sinnoh just going to wait here, play patiently, baiting out that fast stack. We'll see what occurs here. Sinnoh just kind of pump faking there. Going to pass the one up to Germ. Germ getting stunned out, though, by Chicken and Kitty Paws. Picked up here by Giggle. Going to send that one forward towards that Sprout bubble. But Sinnoh is going to clear that one out. Going to bounce off some geometry here, back towards that bow tie direction. And looks like Giggle had it for a second, but got stunned out. Paranim is going to send that one all the way down into that Robin bubble. Oh, great save there by Giggle, though. Giggle's going to try to clear that one out. And it's going to be slapped forward here by Sinnoh. Intended for Germ, but going to bounce off some geometry here. Picked up by Baru. Baru down to Paranim. Paranim trying to get around. Going to pass that one. Try a very fast pass there. Intended for Baru. And it's going to be sent across by Chicken. Going to bounce off a bow tie there. Picked up by Germ, I should say. Germ now with the disc. Just going to slow things down, you know, up by 2 with around 3 minutes left to go. Over to Sinnoh. Sinnoh now forward for a potential 3, but Giggle is there to stop that attempt. Giggle now going to pass that one forward to Chicken, and left on Chicken immediately going to go for the 3 and is going to get it. And that's going to give Robin, I think, their first lead of the round.
In a definitely very important part. We're in like 3 minutes left, taking that lead, and now they have the odd number advantage where every 2-pointer is only going to bring Sprout up 1 point. So it's going to bounce really back and forth here. Sinnoh's going to throw it down left tunnel. Is going to get picked up quick by Kirkenstein, though. Big stack moment coming in. A nice lead change possible. Gets picked up, but Chicken with the quick stun. Chicken with the disc. Goes for the 2, and I'm stuttering on my words. It's like I haven't done this in a while. Jesus. All right, gonna go over to Finn.
Getting that rust off. It's always, taking that break. But we're back here. All right, it's gonna be Sprout with an offensive joust here, and Chicken with 11 points, all points for Robin, and this is kind of what we saw in that first round or first game that we casted. It's gonna be Baru here, or Germ, I should say. I don't know why I keep getting the names mixed up, but it's gonna be passing that one over to Baru. Gonna try to reset that one back to Sinnoh and immediately back to Baru, but it's gonna be off target there. Germ ends up picking it up to Paranim. Paranim with a very fat shot there gets it over Kirkenstein 4-2, and it's a 1-point lead here for
Like I said,
Robin.
Sorry. Like I said, if you watch the way Paranim throws in a way that you just don't see people throw. And it usually works in their advantage. So it's super exciting to see Paranim back. I haven't seen Paranim in a minute. Giggle's going to throw it down to Trap. It gets picked up quick by Sinnoh. Sinnoh going for the 3, gets blocked out by Nugget. Sinnoh with the disc, going to walk it in, going to pass down to Paranim. But a nice save. Gets picked up and cleared by Robin, but quickly gets picked up by Baru. Baru looking for this offensive attack coming in from Sprout. Gets thrown up, gets picked up by Kitty Paws real quick. That is going to float down to the midline. That is going to bounce around some geometry. Get picked up quick by Kitty Paws. Doesn't look like there's any defensive pressure. Now there's 3 downfield. Sinnoh is going to apply that initial pressure. It is going to get thrown down to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein looking for a potential pass, but a nice steal coming in from Germ. Germ is going to throw that disc down. It gets picked up by Giggle. Giggle's going to look for a pass here. Gets picked up by Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein's going to throw it. It is going to bounce off shoulder into Chicken's hand. Chicken with some jukes. Goes for the shot, but a nice save coming in from Sinnoh. Gets thrown down right tunnel. That is going to clear all the way down to the exterior of Bubble. Gets picked up quick by Paranim. Paranim goes for the 3, but a save coming in from Giggles. Clutch save, if one may say. Germ with the disc. Pass back to Baru. Baru's going to throw it into Bubble. Gets picked up by Chicken. Chicken taking their time looking for the right play here. That is going to bounce off the side of tunnel and not quite clear. It could be anybody's disc right now, but gets picked up by Sprout. Down to Sinnoh. Sinnoh 4-2. Taking the lead.
Yeah, no, last second shot there by the Sprout team. They're going to take
that was
round
last second.
one.
I feel
Yeah.
like I didn't give it enough energy. My bad.
No, you're good.
My bad.
Yeah, no, just great stuff here. And, all of these games that we've casted, they've been so close. And, just goes to show how successful this blind draft has been so far. And, yeah, just very exciting stuff here. Chicken really just putting Robin on his back, as he usually does. And, on the side of Sprout, looks like things have been pretty spread even here. Any thoughts here, Sweet Life?
I'm eating a beef stick.
Go ahead.
That's a good
While he eats his
No.
beef stick.
No, I got this. I got thoughts. Don't worry. My thoughts are Sprout being the more structured team here, having nice passes. I really saw them have a slight shift in the lead when they started like slowing it down, when they started like just wearing time down, when they weren't playing like they were when they had the lead, when they shifted, that's when you saw Robin take life. If I was Sprout, I would make sure we're shutting down Chicken, of course, Chicken being the leading scorer, the offensive drive coming in from Robin. If I was Robin, I would become more structured, maybe incorporate some other players and keep disc possession. That's just me.
I don't know. We'll see here. We're going to have their second neutral joust here to start off round 2. One here by Robin, headbutted by Kirkenstein. It's going to end up in the hands of Germ, who's going to clear that one down that midline. Very fast there. Picked up by Sinnoh with a potential 3. Oh, good save there by Kitty Paws. Kitty Paws now with the disc. Just going to wait here. And it looks like Kirkenstein and they're going to use the tunnel to their advantage. Anyways, it's going to be Chicken here with the disc. And, maybe they should start feeding Chicken the disc a little bit more. Try to get him involved in more offense. Because we saw in the first game and now here that he's just really being the impact player. And I don't know if Robin's offense can do well without him. But Sinnoh with a great 3 to start it off for this Sprout team.
That 3-point advantage is so huge. It gives you such an advantage going into the game. And that bounce shot was sexy. Sino, I'll tell you that bounce shot was sexy. All right, offensive jabs coming in here from Robin. We're going to see what happens here. Gets picked up quick by Giggle. Giggle's going to throw it down right tunnel. Gets picked up. I think that was Kirkenstein. Yeah, I think so. He bounces around, gets picked up by Chicken. Chicken goes for the equalizing. Oh, burp. Equalizing 3 and connects.
Yeah, no, Chicken just really the impact player here for Robin. 14 points. I mean, look at that stat line. Nobody else has points on Robin. Just absolute insanity. Anyways, it's going to be Sprout here with their offensive joust. Sino does a double pump fake there. Sino now just waiting here, waiting for that stack to push up ever further. Kitty Paws and Chicken now going to provide their pressure. Going to pass that one over to Paranim. Paranim under heavy pressure, though, gets stunned out by Kitty Paws and Chicken. Going to try to go for a dribble here, and the regrabs did not work well there for Robin. It's going to be cleared out by, Paranim tries to cross that one over, but it's going to bounce off some geometry. Beru and Germ able to save that one. Beru ends up clearing it out. It's going to be picked up here by Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein up to Giggle. And a little bit of lag here, but Giggle is now going to have that disc here on the floor. Just going to wait around here, looking at what Paranim is going to do. Going to pass that one up to Kirkenstein. Kirkenstein now on Bowtie. Going to bounce past that one intended for Kitty. Going to be cleared and slapped away by Sprout here. And it looks like Kirkenstein will end up picking it up. Kirkenstein now on Double Diamond. Going to pass that one over to Kitty. Kitty now pushing up here on this left wall, looking for a cross pass, but gets stunned out by Germ. And Germ is going to send that one. Ooh, it's going to bounce off a Double Diamond there, but Germ ends up picking it right back up. Going to clear that one down that midline. Actually going to bounce back towards them. Paranim ends up picking it up over to Sino, and Sino gets the shot over. I'm not really sure. I think it was Chicken in goal. And that's going to be 2 here for this Sprout team.
11, 10,
Oh, yeah. I talked too. All right, 2 points for Sino, creating a 5-3 2-point lead in favor of Sprout. Trying to swallow real quick. Robin with the disc, gonna throw it down to Trap over to Chicken. Chicken looking for a potential pass, possibly looking to cross it here. Waiting for that pressure, gonna throw it all the way down to Kirkenstein though. Kirkenstein getting stunned out by that fast stack. Sino with the disc, gonna throw it down. Fast stack getting another stun after that steal. Picked up by Beru. Beru goes for the long 3 and connects, extending their lead by 5. You see, Finn, I'm not used to talking because every time I do, they have a 19-second goal, and then I go back into hibernation.
Go for it. Unless you want to eat, of course.
No, I'm good. I finished. Back
All right, go
taken out of context. All right, offensive joust coming in from Robin. Gets picked up quick by Giggle. Giggle looking for a potential pass, throwing it down to Trap, over to Chicken. Chicken throwing it cross over to Kitty Paws. Kitty Paws looking for a potential pass, digging it nice and slow. Gonna throw it over and out over to Kirkenstein, but a nice steal coming in from Sino. Sino's gonna throw it all the way down. It is gonna bounce around some geometry. Gets picked up quick by Chicken. Chicken looking for a potential pass, is gonna throw it downfield. It is gonna bounce around some geometry here. Get picks up by Kitty Paws. Kitty Paws look like a potential shot attempt, but it is going to be low and to the right. Gets picked up by Paranim. Paranim's going to throw it down right. Tunnel connects with Sino. Sino going for the long 3. Bounces off Shield, the number 1 defender. Sino with the disc again. Now with defenders. Passes it over to Beru. Beru with some jukes and a nice little 2 to extend their lead by 7.
get to your launchers.
You know, very good coordination by the Sprout team. I think Beru, a little bit of celebration there. Always good to see that the players are enjoying the match. All right, it's going to be an offensive joust here for Robin. And, you know, Sprout has really shut down Chicken this round. We haven't seen much from him. And, you know, all the points here for Robin are coming out of Chicken. Oh, and the botched offensive joust here picked up by Germ. And Germ is going to lose tracking there. Oh, wow. Chicken is going to end up picking up the disc. Going to bounce past the one in the direction of Kirkenstein. And it looks like it'll be in the hands of Kitty Paws, but the pass gets intercepted by Sino, and Sino is going to send it all the way across, and looks like it's going to be a floating disc here for a hot second. It ends up in the hands of Germ. Germ going to go for the 3 a little bit low and to the right. Ends up in the hands of Sino, and Sino's going to clean that one up. 10-point lead here for Sprout with around 4 minutes to go.
I love game. Love game. 10-point lead coming in from Sprout.
Love game.
Sprout, yeah, love game. That's all I can say about this. We need to see some. It's still mathematically possible. We need to see some quick scores. Great precision coming in from Robin. Definitely possible. I don't know why they have Chicken playing the midfield. They should be playing a more forward and an aggro position. But nice stun there by Germ. Or no, Buru. Buru isn't going to quite get the disc, but Paranim is. They're going to throw it down left tunnel. Gets picked up by Kitty Paws. Kitty Paws with the disc. Nice little stun coming in there from Chicken. Kurgenstein with the disc, but gets stunned out by Germ. Throw down left tunnel. That is going to bounce. Ooh. Bounce into Paranim's hand. Paranim passes it. Could have been a shot, but gets picked up by Sinnoh. And then the flashy dunk coming in from Sinnoh for another 2, extending their lead by 12.
You know, very, very commanding 12-point lead here from Sprout. And, you know, it's hard for Robin to win this when you really are a glass cannon. All your offense depends on one person, Chicken. And they're not really sending Chicken up forward. You're like, I mean, Chicken is right there. And gonna pass the one over for Kitty, but it's gonna be picked up here by Sinnoh. Sinnoh up to Germ. Germ now gets stunned out by Chicken, though. Chicken trying to put the team on his back here. Chicken gonna send that one out. And it's gonna bounce off that right tunnel, and it's gonna be in the direction of Chicken. Actually picks it up again. Oh, off the ding ring there. And it's going to be picked up by that fast stack, picked up by Giggle. Second chance here for this Robin team. Giggle up to Kurkenstein. Kurkenstein looking for a pass. Maybe no, going to take it himself. And it's the first points for somebody else other than Chicken on Robin. And Kurkenstein will get 2 to reduce that lead to 10.
Kurkenstein was like, this Finn guy keeps talking about Chicken carrying this team on their back and everything, and Chicken doing everything. Kurkenstein's like, I'm going to put in 2 points for myself. This is for me and my family. Picked up by Sinnoh. Sinnoh's going to throw it down right tunnel over to Paranim. Paranim's going to throw a cross over to Germ. Germ for the long 3 and connects. And that was short-lived. I got really excited. I was giving an inspirational speech, and it's now over. It's done.
All right, 13-point lead here for this Sprout team. And, you know, we're heading that kind of realm of mathematical impossibility here. It's gonna be Giggle here at the QB position, pressured by Germ. Intercepted by Sinnoh. Gonna pass the one over to Germ. Germ probably just gonna rip this one, and he does, but it completely 90 degrees, and Sinnoh ends up cleaning it up for 2 points, 15-point lead, and I think this one's all but wrapped up.
You said rip this one, but you never specified scoring. You know, he didn't.
This is true.
You know, he did what he came to do, and that was spin. I guess, the disc around in a circle like a Ferris wheel. Picked up by Giggle. Giggle looking for a potential pass. Going to throw it down right tunnel. Connect over to Kitty Paws. Kitty Paws looking for a pass, taking it nice and slow. And they don't really need to be going slow right now. Chicken's going to throw it all the way down. And is going to stay right there in the trap area. We do call it trap for a reason. Kitty Paws with the disc. Going to throw it cross. Connecting over to Chicken. Chicken looking for a potential pass. Nice little stun coming in. Chicken's says, I am going to carry the team on my back, but a nice save coming in from, I think it was Sinnoh. It was someone. One of them saved it. Nice stat coming in. Buru with the disc. Going to go for the mail slot. Doesn't quite connect. Goes into Paranim's hand. Paranim with the disc. Looking for the shot. Does going to bounce off the head of Giggle. Nice bounce shot 4-2. And this is over. Out. Wraps. Done.
Yeah, no, just had to deal with something real quick. Anyways, we are back. And okay. Yeah, crazy lead here. 17 points. Dominant performance here from the Sprout team in this round 2. We'll see what Robin is able to do in these closing moments. It's going to be Sinnoh. Going to try to pass it on to Germ. Going to bounce off that central diamond, though. Germ ends up picking it up. Germ over to Sinnoh. Sinnoh just going to rip that one. Good save there by Giggle. And Giggle's clear. It's just going to end up in the hands of Kurkenstein, and it's going to end up in the hands of Chicken to end it out. And that's actually going to affect the draft or the bracket a lot. So Sprout will now head on into the winners bracket finals. So they will be facing Blossom tomorrow, and Robin will be facing Verdant.
I might be here. We'll talk about it. Oh, Finn has to go. Oh, that's going to be a problem. I can probably stay. Anyways, it's been awesome casting for y'all. This has been Finn and Sweet Life. Peace up, A-Town.
See you guys.
We're underway.
Joining match.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15,
Joining match.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and we're underway. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And we're underway.
Joining match.
It's game on!
Starting match.
15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. And we're underway.
To the ECF Spring Blind Draft Finals. Wait, finals? Echo Competitive Finals. We have Lotus and Ivy here playing in this game, and honestly, I'm super excited. I just played against one of these teams, and dude, it was fun. It was so awesome, and I have two wonderful people here in the booth with me. I have my lovely cameraman, Kroger's, and we also we also have Aiden in the booth too.
Yo!
And we have Aiden will be here
Finally
to,
here.
Match.
to make comments and whatnot. And yeah, we don't actually have to watch. He's in here.
Yeah, I don't really have much to add, but I'm here.
But here we're gonna get these teams ready up and get them started. And looking at these rosters, I mean, hey, I have no clue what to expect. I mean, I just played against Ivy, but I still have no clue what to expect from this other team, Lotus. Quite honestly, I'm excited to see what they can bring to the table. Aiden, what do you think? You think they're gonna bring something good?
I'm a little biased, and I just want to see Jack H do good.
Well, I think that they're going to bring the boom here, and winning this neutral joust will be Ivy. Jack taking that long shot right off the rip, heading off the post, bouncing down, and immediately stolen there by Fletcherus. Fletcherus sending this one through that left tunnel. Stacks are up for Ivy, but actually it'll be recollected here by Jax JH. Jack sending this one low to Hollow. Hollow sending one that one straight up.
Dang.
Immediately banging that one into that top pocket, putting them up by 2, 18 seconds in. So beautiful start there for Ivy. Facing against this Lotus team in the lower bracket? Yes, right? Lower bracket.
Yeah.
So,
This is
with 9 minutes remaining, of course, this is a huge comeback potential. Manta sending this one all the way through to Ryan, but not able to get there. It'll be Jax JH juking around on the floor with a stack opportunity. Stacks boosting through, sending this one through the left tunnel, bouncing down, hitting Hollow here. Juking around, trying to get past Fletcherus, looking for that pass opportunity over to Jax. Jax walking this one in, send this one under to Jack, and Jack politely gonna slam that one into that bottom pocket. 22 seconds, immediately up by 4. Just honestly, powerhouse here. Playing against them myself, they were super fast, and trying to keep up with them was a hassle. And so already we're around 1:20 in, and they've already scored twice, so they're on a roll for some greatness here, and Jack's on a roll with some greatness. Send this one forward over to Jack. Jack looking for a one-on-one, looking for the 3, but just gonna go a little wide there. Jack JH recovering this one, send this one all the way back over to Hollow. Hollow taking his time, gonna juke around on the floor, send this one over to One Beer. Juking around, send this one over to Jack again. Jack taking his time, looking for that cut over to One Beer, straight into the bottom area of the goal, putting them up 2 more points.
Yeah, seriously on a roll here.
Really, just constant pressure.
Oh, sorry for any technical difficulties in the stream. I'm a bit
What's
laggy.
happening? Oh.
Y'all heard it here first. So it'll be Fletcher's here on the bow tie. Send this one over to Manta. Manta getting stunned out by that fast stack. It'll be Tachyon able to collect this one, send this one forward over to Ryan. Ryan taking that time, waiting for that stacked pressure. Jack looking to track him down, send this one forward over to Manta. Manta send this one back to Fletcher's. Fletcher's back to Manta. Manta back to Ryan. Ryan back to Manta. Manta looking for the walk in, but no, stunned out by that sack. Ryan able to collect on this one back, trying to look for the reset, but One Beer getting there first. Send this one through this left tunnel. It'll be collected up by Hollow. Hollow looking for that long shot, but lane was immediately covered there by Fletcher's. Fletcher's sending this one through. Collected again, just back and forth possessions here. One Beer sending this one forward and through. Bouncing high here into the bubble. It'll be Fletcher's to collect that one, but a huge stuff there from Jax. Bouncing loose, and Ryan able to recollect this one and slow this down. Look for an opportunity. Send this one through mid. Here, it'll be a stack race. Stacks boosting straight for it. It'll be Lotus to get there first. Lotus, Manta getting that first top pocket shot there, putting them up by 2. They're back in the game. Not only down by 4. So with that, we have around 6 minutes, 36 seconds left remaining. Putting that first 2 points on the board will give them the momentum that they need to keep them in the game. One Beer doing a bit of pump fake. Send this one over to Jack. Jack looking for opportunities here. Getting pressured by Ryan. Send this one over to Hollow. Hollow send this one back over to One Beer. One Beer walking this one forward. Send this one to Jax. Jax looking for a one-on-one.
Shit.
And that's good aim. That's good aim. Send that one into the top pocket right there, putting them back up by 6, giving Lotus the joust advantage yet again. With 6 minutes left remaining and constant pressure from this Ivy squad, Lotus has to kind of find a pattern in how Ivy plays. with how fast they really are. Ryan send this one forward, back over to Manta. Manta send this one low and down over to Tachyon. Tachyon getting stunned out by Jack. Jack almost losing a hand on it, but able to get that one through still. Bouncing around in this left trap. Jack's locking that one down, but Manta and Fletcherus are right on that. Manta sending this one through this left tunnel, but no grab there and stolen right back from Fletcherus. Manta now with the shot, long shot. Jax with a great grab and save. Send this one. Actually, just going to walk this one forward, look for a dribble. Maybe if Zach gets stunned, send that one over to that right tunnel. Not through. There'll be Fletcherus here. Looking for this forward pass over to Tachyon. Tachyon back over to Fletcherus. But now Fletcherus is going to slow this one down here. With 3 people in the bubble, honestly, slowing this one down is the play here. So Ryan backing this one all the way out to Manta. And now they're going to slow this down with 5 minutes left remaining. Just going to walk this one forward. Send this one up to Ryan. Ryan, look for that walk in and perfect space to be taken there. Just sending that one high and immediately wide open pass. Responding again. Now only down by 4. I'll be back again with Ivy on that joust advantage here. Their joust advantages have been, or their offensive joust has been going honestly great. So I don't see why swapping it up would do anything, but they clearly haven't. Hollow here in this tunnel. Send this one through over to One Beer. One Beer has a one-on-one opportunity, hitting off the backboard and immediately responding again. 12 seconds. And like I said, that offensive joust from Ivy hasn't really been stopped, and immediately putting them back up by 6 again. But back and forth possession here from Lotus and Ivy, just constant back and forth. So let's see what Lotus can do on this offensive joust here. It'll be Fletcher sending this one over to Tachyon. Tachyon looking for that cross pass to Manta, but just going a tad wide. Fletcher able to connect that one over to Manta. Manta send that one through to Ryan. Now Ryan's just going to take his time here on this floor. Juke around, try to bait out something, bait out a stack, look for a pass opportunity. Manta's going to push up with him. He has that reset, but just going to opt to pass it over to Manta. Manta's going to reset that one all the way back to Fletcherus. Fletcher's going to bait out that stack. That stack's going to bite. Manta looking for that cross pass over to Ryan. Ryan pump fake, and the goalie started to float down, and Ryan shot straight up, immediately putting them back into a 4-point deficit there with 3 minutes and 20-ish seconds left remaining in this first round. A reminder, this is a lower bracket, but this is just the first round, so really anything can happen here, especially with both of these teams performing as well as they are. I think that both teams are holding on their own, just making very small mistakes here. But nonetheless, it'll be Hollow sending this one up to One Beer forward over to Jax. Jax locking that one in. And again, another successful offensive joust, breaking it past that defense that is Lotus. Putting them back up by 6 yet again. What you think, Aiden?
I mean, every time they get joust advantage, they're scoring in 15 seconds or less, dude. It's impressive.
That's a good observation here.
It's a great observation, but it'll be Ryan here off the head of One Beer, bouncing loose now to be Jax, able to pick this one up, being pressured by Ryan, but send this one straight through mid. Fletcher is able to collect that one. Send that one cross, bounce down to Tachyon over to Manta. Manta now just going to slow this one down on the floor, send this one up over to Ryan, and this is a great opportunity here. Beautiful cut pass over to Manta, and a great assist there from Ryan, putting them back in a deficit of 4. Again, just getting them, if Lotus can get past this offensive joust of Ivy's, I don't see how they can't get scores back to back to back, because that is the only thing that is really keeping Ivy in this game here, honestly, because there's not a lot of opportunities that they're getting outside of it. And there we go. As I said, Ryan
Jiminy Crickets
all the way through and looking for that low bounce shot, but not able to connect on it. It'll be Jax. Jax sent this one.
Ryan Norton, you dog.
Hollow looking for that long heave into the goal. Jax with a recollection, shooting that one, but not able to connect on it. Bouncing loose now. Fletcherus with that long heave through, and that long shot bouncing off the ding ring yet again. Minute 30 left remaining. It'll be Jack here. Send this one through that left tunnel. High pressure here for both of these teams to keep the lead or get the lead if you are Lotus, and it'll be Ryan here on the floor taking his time. He doesn't care about the pressure. Send this one over to that left tunnel. It'll be Manta here on the wall. Manta looking to send this one over. I believe that was probably to Ryan, but no, it'll be back over to Tachyon. Tachyon back to Manta. One-on-one, but a beautiful save there by One Beer. One Beer trying to get that one out, but it'll be Tachyon over to Fletcherus. Fletcherus sitting on the shoulder, waiting for an opportunity, and that's a beautiful dunk there from Manta. Just they created that opportunity off that offensive joust, and now it's 12-10 with a 1-score deficit.
That was a pretty good round, guys.
It's not, the round's not over.
Oh, that was a pretty good round, guys. Get Nate out of the cast. And
Round's not over.
Whoa, me?
Whoa, Aiden?
Yeah,
Down
get
but
Nate out
not
of
out.
Whoa,
I didn't
come
even
on,
know.
bro.
This is a final showdown. Lock in.
It would be one beer. Send this one forward over to Jax. Jax looking to walk this one forward, and that may have just
Wow.
solidified it. I believe that is Matt. Getting
Yeah,
that one
don't
in
think it's
again.
possible.
We've got to be in
Yeah,
the realm
that
of
is mad.
mathematical impossibility heading into
Unless they can get
heading into
a
this next
2-second
player.
score, I don't know if they can, but it'll be 14-10. Nonetheless, I think just getting any points on the board here in this first round will do wonders in that second round. So we a cross pass over to Manta. Manta
Oh.
looking for a long shot, and that is exactly what they need if they want to go into that second round confident and ready for that push into Ivy. And
Not bad at all.
that is perfect. That is perfect. That was a great way to end that first round, even though taking that loss did unfortunately occur. But taking a look at the stats here, Aiden, you want to read them off?
Nope.
I'll do it.
All right, you can.
All right, hold on. Let me wait for the stream delay to catch up.
Oh, I gotta go find
Watch the
them.
Loopy stream.
Yeah, they actually
on.
don't work in the first round for some reason.
Yeah,
All right, well, this,
Look at Solar
I can't
Beast
see
stream.
that.
stats are Hollow with 2 points, Jax with 6 points and 2 assists, one beer with 4 points but 3 assists, and Jack with 2 points. And then looking for the side of Lotus, we have 9 points for Manta and 4 points for Ryan, and literally nothing else for anyone else. But besides some assists here and there, but that's about it. But we have assists all over Ivy, and just honestly dominating performance there from Ryan and Manta on that front line. Can they bring this into round 2? What do y'all think?
I think they can bring it into round 2. That was a
Think,
pretty good first round from Lotus.
Manta needs to get his stuns up, I believe. One stun's not looking good.
Yeah.
He does have 9 points.
And I'm gonna kick you out of the
Yeah.
cast.
Hey, buddy. Watch your tone.
What's ducking my siege 1v1?
Round 2. Round 2.
When did you never
Starting.
ask me to 1v1 you
Round 2 now beginning.
WI.
Here. Round 1 was won by Ivy.
Yo, you never asked, bro.
Ivy did in fact
What
win
is
the
happening?
joust, or the neutral joust here. So let's see what they can do. 10 minutes on the clock, 0-0 in round 2. It'll be Lotus able to win that one with a fast headbutt into the bubble, and Manta right off rip. He was feeling himself after that last 3-pointer.
I mean, Jiminy Crickets, dude. The speed of that shot, dude, combined with the speed of the regrab coming off of that, they saw that mistake, they instantly got on that.
Hi,
Monumental.
Karamba. Manta's a pretty good shooter.
That was a beautiful shot from Manta there. Is he left-handed? Yeah, the lefty demon.
Oh, that's gross.
I
I hate him now.
Okay, all right, whatever.
Come on,
Anyway,
left
send this
hand,
one
bro.
cross low
What is he,
over to
weird?
Jack. Jack's gonna move around here on this wedge area. Send this one back over to Jack's JH. Jack, send this one cross low over to Hollow.
Quickie.
Gonna slow this one down here. Send this one forward over to that. The stuff there from Fletcher is Fletcher send this one forward, not out though. It'll be recollected here by Hollow. Stacks are on that too, and it'll be Jack's JH on the back line here. Making space. It'll be Jack now. with
Just look at the way
possession.
Jack's
Sends this one forward
moves.
over to one beer, juking around. Sends this one cross low to Hollow. Hollow getting stuffed out by Tachyon. Tachyon looking to send this one through. Stacks are up from all 4 players of Lotus, but
Oh,
all 4 players went for the disc, and unfortunately hit ahead. Jack's
malfunction.
open
Oh,
lane. They
crap.
all go for the goal. He's able to walk this one in, but no, Fletcher's getting that stuff off.
Oops.
Trying to fit that one through, but it'll be Manta.
Critical errors all around.
Select this one here on the wall. Manta looking for this long heave down.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
again.
Someone's got to stop him from shooting that. Somebody's going to stop him.
Oh my gosh.
3 back-to-back
And he
threes.
strikes
hasn't-
again.
He hasn't missed one since that end of that last round. He hasn't missed. Somebody's going to close off that lane, now putting in a
Oh my gosh.
6-point lead. 6-0 for Lotus here in the second round. 8 minutes left remaining. It'll be 1 beer to QB here. One beer. Send this one over to Hollow. Hollow, send this one to Jack. Jack juking around on the table, back over to Hollow, but it's just a missed pass. By Manta. Manta actually does have an open.
Is he a
Bottom
3-point banger?
I looked at the map
Can
for
we
a
please
second.
check Manta after this game, please?
Wow.
The map for a second to see if there's somebody in goal, and he shoots it. And so that answers my question.
They
Now
need to
they're up
shut
by
him
9.
down.
There is no chance Ivy is going to be able to close this out and win this in 2 if they keep giving Manta these open goals. But hey, maybe they'll learn, and it'll be 1 beer to QB. Jacket immediately getting stunned out. It'll be Fletcher's cross low to Manta. Manta
By the gods.
Yo, Mantis
By the
actually
gods.
cheated. He toggled after round 1.
And he does it again.
I
He
mean,
scores another
I
three.
mean, he's about to solo
Seriously?
mercy them
literally.
He
at
has
this rate. At this rate.
At this rate.
current moment in
Still,
time, he
one
has
stun.
21 points with one
Doesn't
stun.
matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't need anything
Putting his
else.
team up by 12 now with 7 minutes left remaining. It is looking harsh here for Ivy, even though there's so much time left. With the rate that Lotus is scoring, it's looking hard, but Jax sending this one over to Hollow again, but that stack is immediately on that. It'll be Ryan here to pick this one up, back over to Tachyon. Tachyon looking for this forward send, but one beer able to pick that one up, pump faking, and Ryan able to stuff him though, send that one through, pause, send this one all the way through. Jax JH able to pick, or I believe it's Jax. Yeah, Jax send that one through, looking all the way over to one beer with an open. With another open lane, and that's another 3, and we've seen only 3s in
They
the
have so
second
much
round.
time left here. It's not out of the
So
equation,
much.
you know?
Absolutely
They could still
not.
win.
Absolutely not, and I think with that's going to bring them the momentum that they need with 6 minutes left remaining. Very doable.
Yep.
Very
That's
doable.
what I'm saying.
Okay. Fletcher is here to QB. Send this one over to the right tunnel. It'll be Tachyon. Send it on back to Fletcher's. Fletcher's over to, I believe that was intended for Manta, but not able to connect on it. It'll be Ryan here, or excuse me, Jack sending one back over to Hollow. Hollow sending this one forward and through all the way. It'll be a stack race. Immediately picked up, though, and that long shot from Jax.
Here we go.
Jax J.
Nailed
Momentum
that
shift
one,
here.
cutting their lead by half.
Jax J.
Just 2 more threes here.
Yeah, two threes to tie this one up, or I mean, what? 2
Oh!
threes or 3 twos? Yeah, 2 threes or 3 twos. Nonetheless, 6-point deficit here, and Fletcher is able to QB. Send this one over to that right tunnel. It'll be Tachyon. Send this one all the way through and up to Ryan. That lane is immediately closed. They have learned. Ryan send this one over across over to Manta. Manta 1-on-1, aiming at the feet, and he puts points back on the board. Up by 8 here is Lotus.
That was a
looking
pretty
like
good shot.
honestly that was, and it's honestly looking like it's a kind of a reverse sweep. The side of Lotus is just kind of firing on all cylinders here.
I did not see
Really-
this coming.
Really just putting it on blast and sending this one all the way through. Will be Jack over to Jax. Jax send this one over to one beer. Back over to Hollow. Excuse me, that was Hollow. Hollow send this one over to Jax. Jax looking for this cut pass over to Jack, and Jack just gonna politely again, the second polite shot of this game. We're gonna slap that
Just
one in.
too kind.
He's a very kind individual. What a nice guy.
Incredible play there by Jack.
Putting them only in a 6-point deficit, only down by 6 here with 4 minutes and 29 seconds left remaining in this second round. It'll be Fletcher ducking that stack. Send this one over across to Manta. Manta send this one cross through, but no, bouncing off that double diamond. It'll be a loose race here. Jack with an open lane and just going a tad wide there. But it'll be one beer able to recollect that one. So great positioning. It'll be one beer. Send this one back over to Hollow. Hollow back over to Jack. Jack maybe looking to redeem himself. Send one across over to Jax, but stolen there by Tachyon. Tachyon able to almost get that one all the way through. It's going to be stuck in this mid area. Stacks are boosting. Manta sending this one all the way through. Bouncing high. Fletcherus with an open lane off the backboard. Just going a tad wide again. And it'll be Tachyon able to bring that one down or slap that one back. It'll be Ryan trying to check that one down, but not able to get there. Jack sending this one all the way through. Bouncing around in that trap. It'll be one beer. Able to collect on this one, pump faking, looking for his teammates. He's one on double diamond. He's going to opt to reset that. Jax now send this one forward to one beer. Taking his time, looking at his passing opportunities. He's
I'm getting skippy.
really just kind of open here. Send this one over to Jack. Jack looking for the backboard shot, or maybe it was a bounce pass. You never know. But Ryan able to immediately collect on that. Just walk this one forward. The lane is covered by 2 players. As that stack gets boosted back for Ivy, it'll be Fletcherus now floating around, just waiting for that opportunity. Going to reset this one all the way back over to Manta. And Manta's back here, chilling, taking his time, watching everything. Gets pressured by Jack. Send this one forward over to Fletcherus. Fletcherus going to send this one forward up to Ryan. Ryan looking for that cut, waiting for that cut. Just going to spin, juke, and get that one dunked in. And that was a minute 30 of just no points. Nothing at all. And Lotus was able to bring that one back, put them up by another 8 points with 2 minutes and 37 or around 35 seconds left remaining.
I mean, that is that unorthodox style of Ryan Norton.
Was
with
that the
just-
Ryan Norton tornado dunk or?
That was just
That
the.
was the
Yep.
signature
That is what he
run.
does. He
That was.
he
Okay, yeah.
discombobulates his opponents. Oh my
he does
gosh.
that too. He makes
And
those
there it is
threes
again.
immediately.
Wow.
11
There
And then
it
seconds.
he's
again.
gonna bang it into the goal.
That's a rare
That
one.
will be the round, so we are going to see a
Jeez.
round 3. I believe. Actually, that's not the round. They do have time, but they need a score
They need to score
very
quick here.
fast. It is 11 points that they need to score in 2 minutes. If they go fast and get only 3s from here on out, they can win. Or at least tie it up if they get 3s and 2. I think like 3 3s and a 2. But nonetheless, that's not going to be good. Fletcher's able to pick that one up with a long shot. Not able to connect, going a tad wide again. Jack able to recollect that one after his mishaps. Send that one forward over to Hollow, but getting punched out by Tachyon. Tachyon sending this one over to Fletcher's. Fletcher's not able to get there first. Just going a tad too far, but it'll be Jack again getting stunned out. Jack's getting stuffed out, and it'll be Fletcher's walking this one in to Manta. Manta right over to Ryan.
Oh.
Kind of playing with their food a little bit, just passing around that bubble and putting them up by 13 now, and that will solidify it with a minute 20 left remaining in the second round. So
Aiden, I don't like you.
What I do?
what are they gonna do?
Oh, I love you too, Aiden. Okay, I apologize.
This guy's mean, man.
I'm sorry.
One beer here to QB, send this one over to Jack. Jack's gonna juke around, see whatever points that they can get on this second round. It'll be Jack's looking forward. Gonna send this one over to Hollow. Hollow back over to Jax. Jax looking for that cross pocket, I believe, but Ryan, great grab there from Ryan. Looking to send this one through that same side tunnel. Stacks are boosting from both sides. And it'll be Tachyon able to track this one down first. Tachyon send this one over to Fletcher's. Fletcher's back over to, I believe, maybe to Tachyon, but Manta almost got a hand on it, but it'll be nonetheless in the hands of Jax. Jax send this one through all the way high mid. Another stack race here. It'll be Ivy to win this one. Jax looking for that shot off the post, unfortunately, and it'll be bouncing loose now down here into the wedge. It'll be Hollow sending this one back over to Jack, but no, stunned out there by Brian. It'll be Manta here looking for that forward pass, but Jack intercepts that. Hollow forward over to Jackson. Jax, that's another 3 there to end off the round, basically. I don't think that they're even going to get out the tunnels.
Nope.
No, they're going to get out for 2 more seconds, but
2 seconds.
that is literally it. And I think that's a good way to bring yourself into this round 3, especially after having such a massive deficit in that, like for the majority of that second round. Now, honestly, and someone's feeling themselves. Someone just also hit a mail slot, so I don't know.
That was Manta.
Wow. Manta's feeling it today.
Yeah,
But
he's
again,
just
let's go
not
ahead and look
missing.
at the stats now. If y'all want to
Does he still have 1
Got it,
stun?
I got it. All
He
right,
has 5
Orange
now.
team, Hollow, 2 points, 3 assists, 0 saves, 0 steals, 9 stuns. Jax JH, 12 points, 4 assists, 1 save, 1 steal, 21 stun. Wait, no, 13 stuns. Wait, I was picking the wrong stat. Never mind. 1 beer, 7 points, 3 assists, 1 save, 1 steal, 21 stuns. What a loser. And Jack, 4 points. That guy sucks. 1 assist, 0 saves, 0 steals, 13 stuns. Just kidding, Jack. I love you. They have 5 players. This is illegal.
Ryuji
Don't
is
even
not
read.
playing.
Yeah,
Ryuji is not
don't
playing.
count him.
Aiden, you read the blue team stats. I don't want to anymore.
Tachyon, I think he restarted because he has absolutely nothing on the board besides 19 stuns, or has he just done nothing?
I don't think he
I don't
has
think he's done
anything.
anything.
Okay, so Manta, 23 points, 4 assists, 0 saves, 0 steals, 5 stuns. He brought it up from 1, and I'm proud. You got Ryan with 11 points, 2 assists, 2 saves, 3 steals, and 17 stuns.
Read
And then
those
Fletch. And then Fletch,
Hurry up.
0 points, 5 assists, 2 saves, 1 steal. 23
There you
stuns.
go.
All right, Nutrijoust now
Yeah,
up here
wow.
with round 3 here. Ivy versus Lotus. It'll be Hollow getting stunned out. Ryan here able to send this one through that right tunnel. Stacks are up for Lotus. Jack's able to recollect that one off that leech, I believe, but send this one forward over to One Beer. One Beer with a long shot and off the post. Very, very close shot there. It'll be Hollow now on the floor, juking around, building space for his team as 3 people are in the bubble premises, but that cross pass is a little ballsy, but nonetheless getting cleared through. Jack's able to recollect on that one. Jack's gonna move around, or Jack gonna move around, excuse me. Send this one over to Jax. It'll be Ryan here, able to steal that one, but Hollow connecting on that interception. Send this one forward over to Jax. Jax getting that Dusty off and beautiful stuns
is
in that
so
bubble
glorious.
area and just sinks it in for the 2. And just beautiful plays there all around from Ivy and great defense holding the line for Lotus.
Jack
With a
Shake
minute
is an
in.
incredible blonde-haired man.
Awesome. With Lotus now on the QB play here, it'll be Pletris over to Tachyon. Tachyon looking for this relay through over to Ryan. Stack does get stunned out, so Ryan is able to create as much space as he really needs here. Stack's now boosting in, trying to cross this one over to Mansa. Just goes to Tad. Actually, I believe that was a Pletris, but nonetheless gets forward over to Pletris. Tachyon now over to Ryan or over to Mansa, and Mansa again feeling himself a little too hot and heavy right now, hitting that top pocket shot. 20 seconds in responding, now tied here in this third round.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Just a beautiful sequence of plays here from both teams with great defense from both sides, and I think that this is a pretty close matchup here. Looking at the point, I mean, looking at the points
Skippy.
on both ends from all rounds, it'll be a beautiful passing play here from Ivy. Jack now in the possession, now just moving up on the floor, opts for that reset. Great reset there. One beer over to Jax. Jax just getting out of that stun over to Hollow. Hollow trying to get that one over to Jack again. Able to read that bounce though. Jack looking for that cross pass over to Hollow again. Hollow over to Jax. Jax looking for that shot, but a beautiful grab there from Manta. Manta on all fronts doing everything. Scoring, saving, passing, doing whatever he can to keep his team in this, and he will. Manta sending this one all the way through yet again, bouncing wide here, and it'll be one beer able to collect that one. One beer sending this one forward and through, but actually not going to make it out of the zone. It'll be Tachyon looking for that long heave, but Hollow's going to be there. Hollow going to send this one through over to Jack. Jack looking for this clear, actually pass all the way through to One Beer. One Beer looking for that shot, but Ryan was in the lane anyway, but still that cloud interrupted it. It'll be Ryan here, double grabbing the disc a little bit. It'll be Ryan able to get that stuff off, but One Beer, all over the place. Ryan able to collect that one again, trying to get that one through. Stacks will be there to recollect on that one. Manta sending one through. Manta again looking for that long shot, and they're just clear and boosting at this point. Did someone just...
That was something. Couldn't tell you.
I'm lagging.
Anyways, 2-5 with 6 minutes and 44 seconds left remaining in this third round here. Lotus up by 3. It'll be One Beer sending this one over and through, but that back stack is there immediately. Manta and Fletcherus quickly on that. Jack's headbutting it in. Almost off the backboard and into his own goal. And it'll be Manta sending this one over to Ryan. Ryan creating that space, sending one over to Manta again. And Manta's going to hit that same side pocket, immediately responding to their own goal, putting them up by 5.
Oh, Manta, the way you play this game is art. The way you score, it's so cool. Hello?
That's what I like to hear.
Huh?
6 minutes left remaining in this round 3, 2-7. Lotus up by 5. It'll be One Beer. Send this one low to this trap. Over to Hollow. Hollow back over to Jack. Jack back over to Hollow. Hollow. Maybe looking for that Jack pass again, but no. Ryan and Fletcherus are on that. Ryan looking for this
Oh
long...
my god.
Oh.
That was scary. If that was Manta, he would have hit it.
Jeez.
That's what I'm
I know,
saying. But
dirty
no,
dog.
Fletcherus to send that one into that right pocket, and Fletcherus sinking that one in for his team, putting them up by 7.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
And with that, it'll be around 5 minutes and 25 seconds left remaining. 2-9 here. Ivy not able to find any conversions here on this offensive joust like how they used to, but you know, make me bite my tongue, make me choke my words or something, because Hollow is able to flick that one right in there, putting them up by 2, putting them up by 2 more, just 8 seconds in.
I don't want you to choke on anything, so okay. That would be bad.
What did you just say to me?
You said you were gonna choke on your own words.
Are you flirting with me?
Whoa, that's illegal. That's illegal.
5 points down. Fletcher is sending this one over to this right tunnel. It'll be bouncing through. The stack's just going to overshoot that one, but ultimately going to get that one. One Beer sending this one forward and through, but unfortunately not able to get out the zone. Tachyon able to track that one down. Going to juke around here on the floor, make space for his team. And then cross low over to Fletcher's. Fletcher's does in fact have 3 people on every lane here, and Ryan able to sink that one in, and I believe that was off the head of Hollow, but Manta nonetheless able to slap that one right in. Off whatever happened, and whether he grabbed it or headbutted it, nonetheless, it's in the goal, and it'll be now 4-11 here for Lotus.
7, 6, 5, 4.
What do you think, Kroger? Word. It'll be Jack
Guess you're muted.
over to Jackson.
What?
Send this one through. Will be Fletcher's deep into that bubble, and it'll be bouncing along this wall. Jack's able to recollect on that one. Jack's getting stuffed out though by Ryan.
No.
With a beautiful stuff and steal and sink that one in. The 3 S's there. It'll be 4-14 now with a 10-point lead. Lotus is looking.
I mean, they've kept the momentum since the last round, dude.
I mean,
Just,
they really
it didn't go
since
anywhere.
the end of that first round, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, they brought it back then.
They've been sinking shots. They've been feeling themselves on that defense, and honestly, just looking beautiful on all ends. And Ivy trying to make a name for themselves here. Jack sending this one over to Jack, and not bad, kid. Putting some points on the board,
bad.
6-14. What a shot there from Jack. Holy Beijing.
Is this the end?
No, I mean, with
is the
3 minutes
end.
left remaining,
Oh.
Hold your breath and
there's quite a bit of time to keep them in this game. 6-14, 3 minutes left remaining. Fletcher send this one over to this left tunnel. That stack's gonna bite. Send this one over to Tachyon. Tachyon send this one back to Manta. Manta back out to Fletcher's. Fletcher's kind of getting a little stumbled on that, but Fletcher's one up to Ryan. Ryan send this one over to Fletcher's again. Fletcher's immediately passing out to Tachyon. Tachyon, Manta to Ryan. Ryan.
Oh, there's the move.
Spin move, sinks that one in. What a beautiful shot there from Ryan. It'll be 6-16 and another 10-point deficit with around 2 minutes and 20 seconds left remaining. Something like that. So quick response times from Lotus, but if you are Ivy, you need to be quicker here. It'll be Jack sending this one through, bouncing high now, and that's just a missed pass opportunity. That stacks up there from Lotus. Ryan inverted on the ceiling, just going to juke around here. Opt to send that back over to Tachyon. Tachyon back to his shoulder. And send that one back over to Ryan. Ryan inverted on the ceiling, still sending that one forward, but that missed pass there. This could be an open opportunity. Jack sent this one forward, and that lane is immediately covered, though, by Tachyon. Tachyon over to Fletcher's. Fletcher's over to Ryan. Ryan just going to juke around. Here's this one forward to Manta. Manta's got a long shot there, but that stack was there and ready. They knew he was going to shoot that. He's feeling himself tonight, and it'll be send that forward and through. 1:40 left remaining on the clock. Be bouncing high here. One beer trying to lock that one down or track that one down, excuse me. But Tachyon will get there first, and then back over to Fletcher's. Fletcher's trying to get that one forward through high mid, I believe. But unfortunately, just going to go a tad off, and Manta's going to recollect on that one, send it forward over to Ryan, and I believe we are basically out of mathematical time if they can't get any points on the board in like the next 15 seconds. But with that missed pass opportunity right there, that this could be huge for them. Jax with the recollection here. Bree sending that one over to Hollow. Hollow sending this one forward over to One Beer. Just going to hold this one with a minute left remaining. There, you don't have the time to do this if you're wanting to stay in the game. Jack,
I think this is the end.
looking for this forward pass. Continues to hold it. Look for this cross pass over to Hollow. Hollow back over to One Beer forward over to Jax. Jax looking for this cut. Maybe just to walk in, but gets stuffed out by Fletcherus, and Fletcher sends this one through. And with 47 seconds left remaining, that will be the icing on the cake with that beautiful defensive stop there from Fletcher. Ryan sends this one forward over to Manta. Manta looking to walk this one in. Sends this one over to Tachyon. Tachyon gets his first 2 points on the board there, solidifying this game. 6-18. Still can get some points on the board, but Ivy will be knocked out by Lotus.
7, 6, 5, 4.
With 20 seconds left remaining on the clock here, 6-18.
Oops.
It'll be Ivy with the offensive joust here. Hollow gonna invert on the ceiling, juke around, make a space, send it over to Jackson. Jack's just gonna walk this one
watch
forward.
Jax.
Has Jack on the cross basically, just gonna shoot the shot and sink that one in. Now if this is a best of 5, I would have liked that right there. That was a great shot. That was a
They
great
didn't
shot
go
to
down
into,
without a
fourth
fight.
round or
They
something,
didn't go
but
down without a fight.
they did not go down without a fight. That was a beautiful
Yeah, but they're
game
all-
there. Lotus coming out on top, and
I mean,
wow.
Manta played his best game there.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't.
what I'm
I mean,
saying.
He was going crazy. I don't know how else to put it.
The last round. 32
Wow.
points there.
Oh shit! Hold on.
32 points there from Manta. To, I mean,
That's pretty solid.
convincingly.
I mean, who expected that, dude?
In round 2 and round 3.
Pretty solid work.
32 with 7 assists. He had some a few great defensive stops as well, but
Mm-hmm.
Ryan's looking good across all the entire board too. I mean, all sides from all the players played their heart out. I believe, Aiden. What do you think?
No, I agree. Gave it their all. Show them who's boss.
That's
Alright.
exactly what I'm saying. All right, I'll read stats to end it off with my magic voice. Hold on.
Let's go.
With your magic voice.
All right, hello.
Wha-
All right, show the stats. I'll read them.
okay.
Paulo, hashtag Punches24 with 4 points, 5 assists, 3 saves, 0 steals, and 12 stuns. Ryan, 16 points, 4 assists, 2 saves, 4 steals, 25 stuns. Fletcherus with 2 points. Wow, that guy. 5 assists, 2 saves, 2 steals, 27 stuns. Tachyon with 2 points, 1 assist, 0 saves, 2 stuns, steals, and 29 stuns. Manta with 2 points, 7 assists, 1 save, 0. Wait, 12 stuns. Manta.
Oh,
I don't
alright.
even know who the obvious victor here is.
Okay.
Panther.
We're gonna wrap up today. It was a good day one. Tomorrow, we got the semifinals and the grand finals in the winner and loser bracket. We will see
Wait,
you guys.
who are the teams
tomorrow.
remaining?
The teams remaining. Okay, who won the other game? Let me check.
Well,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's one of them.
Salmon.
Verdant, Lotus, Blossom, and Sprout are the 4 remaining
Oh,
teams
yeah.
for tomorrow. And
That's
we'll
going to
see you
win
guys
this
then.
game.
Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.